Hmm? We're dealing with the priest currently, I think.
Oh, yeah, the priest.
I think.
It makes no fucking sense, so I completely forgot about it.
We fought the hero.
Yes, we fought Mr. Baseballs, and he ended up getting torn apart by the mob, so that we didn't have to do it.
Supposedly, but he also might be alive.
We'll have to figure that out later if they're gonna
I think
pull. That'd be kind of interesting if they pulled a freaking Capcom and decided to just have you fight all four of them back to back for a second time.
no, I don't think that's what it was, because I think someone implied that you know how certain kids have been giving us helpful stuff, and we don't understand why. I think it's been implied at one point that those kids may like the good kids disguised as bad kids might have grabbed him and like saved him, and so that he might be alive.
I mean, it's a possibility, but it seems kind of unlikely considering he got that happened with like like a group of 50 of them.
Right. It's unknown. But because it was in a cutscene where the other kids are like honoring his death, like they have the little shrine set up and they're like praying.
Yes.
And in that cutscene, the sage kid mentions, who is now the leader, mentions that they don't know for sure whether or not he's dead.
The extremely fluid child hierarchy.
Yeah. The new leader, the sage kid, isn't sure that he's actually dead, and because these kids seem to believe that he was gotten by not their people, like not the evil kids, but by the like future Foundation people or something, or adults, and that they killed them.
Well, anyway, hello everybody. I know that we started like 3 minutes ago, but we are back with episode 3 of one of our classic Sunday streams because one of us had stuff going on this weekend that
And it wasn't me this time.
Yes, I have. Surprisingly, I actually have another friend, and the way that we hang out is that we basically every month or so we book in like an entire day, and we just play a game for like 8 hours straight, which is kind of hard to do nowadays because my eyeballs kind of burn by the end of it.
Hmm.
But it's the only time that I've ever like had fun with playing Borderlands because I think that game kind of like for me kind of requires another person to be there because it's a franchise that's so stupid that like I think it's the only way you can have fun with it, to be honest. And I think we had a lot of fun. We were recapping a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff, and I thought it was really interesting because we were going over like some of the late franchise details. And I thought it was a hilarious conversation because rehearing all this stuff that I learned like 3 years ago I was laughing my ass off because it sounds so absurd. Like just hearing it, just having it laid all out in front of you, and like the lengths they're going to try and tie this nonsensical crazy train and keep it somewhat together at this point was just brilliant.
Right.
So anyway, we're doing Sunday to keep up our schedule. We found the one Monokuma that didn't want to kill us last time, and now we ended up in a sewer level.
Yes. We were in an underground train tunnel. And then from there, Shirokuma, which is this good Monokuma here, I think they said that
I still don't trust him. I think that he's going to turn on us in like
I think
2 hours.
I think they're taking us. I think they're taking us to.
That's a very
like,
bizarre animation for him.
I think he got like
He's
confused.
He's in a very weird idol
I think his
animation.
AI got confused when I made him duck too many times.
Not even Ashley of Resident Evil does that. Well, I guess I'm fine. I'm fine leaving it behind because I don't trust it.
I was gonna say, I think eventually the game will teleport it to our position, but
Fuck off, Monokuma.
yeah,
Hey, game cheated. Okay, so we're gonna have to get across this bridge, and then they're gonna lower the bridge, and we're gonna drown.
well, okay, so the bridge is currently lowered.
This is literally something that happened in Dark Souls 3.
You better not say swim.
Can we just throw Toko in? I mean, I'd imagine Toko is probably pretty light to push around. I don't think that. I don't
the
think
bear
that,
has the ability to go through those things to unlock stuff for us.
Of course, he has to do the simple solution because we can't just kill Toko as much as we'd like to.
Well, first of all, can I just point out that killing Toko isn't a solution? Like, it doesn't get us any closer to solving the issue of how do we cross.
It's a solution to one of our problems, that being Toko.
I don't know. I like Toko in this game. Toko's been better in this game than in the past games.
Toko's been better since the last episode. I'll give her that, like, very slight point. And now here's a Metacoma. A Metacoma. Metacuma.
I forget what these Monokumas do.
Do they do anything different? He's only got 3 hearts. This is gonna be bullshit. Well, why don't you jump over there, Toko, and help out? Are they still making you follow the bullseye rule?
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
I don't. I hurt them when I hit them. It's just I can one-shot them if I hit the bullseye. Oh my god.
And also at this distance, your bullets are the size of pins.
Right.
I mean, at least the Monokumas don't seem to have much interest in actually killing things.
Well, if I hit them, I stagger them, and then they kind of get knocked back a bit, and then they do their animation of, aha, I caught up to them again.
Yeah, but he's just doing that constantly. Kamaru is a nice person. Even to someone that she probably shouldn't trust.
Just gonna wait for it to stop moving. There we go.
I mean, I get that she's constantly grasping at straws and in the apocalypse, but I mean, come on. Why would you have it? Why would you have this thing on your team?
Thank you.
And Shirakuma's gonna de-extend the bridge and kill us.
Well, so I like the concept that, like, this is one of those things that video games just do all the time that I think is silly. Like, oh man, we can't cross this bridge. It's like, okay, but these side rails are there. We put a tight line to cross the side rails.
Hey, Half-Life figured that out.
Like, if we desperately really wanted to.
At least one game figured that out. And now, I get that the sewers are probably a good place to hide, but still, you idiots got killed down here. Like, on some level, you guys done fucked up. Why are the Monokuma Forest, like, hunting people down in the sewers? They gotta be down there, buddies. We gotta send a patrol.
Alright, time to send Shirakuma through here.
What is this gonna do? Like, get us
I
a
have no
bunch
idea
of
where
bullets?
this goes, but... Oh, is she just getting us an item? Oh, it's probably a new kind of bullet or something.
Yeah. I don't think Shirakuma's...
Oh no, it's a book.
That was a book?
Yeah, it's
about
5
demon
warriors
hunting.
have assembled in the... It's about the kids. So it's something the kids wrote. They have a single goal: defeat the demons, the embodiment of evil, and reform the world.
Okay, so this is just describing the game that we're playing.
I mean, that the kids are playing.
Well, it's
They're
the
trying
game.
to survive.
It's the game that this is. I guess from the kid's perspective.
Yeah, it's the.
Where?
Sorry, I thought all of a sudden it dawned on me that a really good place to hide one of those like shimmers where the kids are that I have to shine the light on. Could have been up here at the end of one of these, so I'm like, I should go back and find those.
Yeah, I don't remember what those things look like.
I'm one of those players who has to collect everything. That's the thing.
Oh
That's
god,
why
you're one of those people.
I mean,
The people who've ruined video games.
I have to go through and find it. Like, I have to actively keep an eye out. If I end up missing it by the end of the game, I'm not gonna go back and like replay the entire game to 100% it. In most cases, there are a few games I have done that with, where like after beating it, I went back for the things I missed.
I have a feeling
I have to keep an eye out for them while playing. Is the thing I do.
I have a feeling your attitude would be completely different on this if we had to collect 100 of these stupid things.
Oh yeah, if it's some absurd number, I don't give a shit anymore. Like the Riddler, for example, the Riddler trophies and the Riddler trophies and
Knock him back
Yeah.
into the sewer. Yep. That was just...
but
Well, you should check the left if you really care.
yeah. The things that there are like hundreds of, like the Riddler trophies and
The 300 Riddler trophies.
that are in the Arkham games, like I've never won.
Hey, look, you found one.
Yet.
There was a
I mean, I found a thing.
Well, there
Did
was
you
a
see shimmer?
there was a shiny something over there by the wall.
Okay, we'll have to look then.
He almost pushed it into the sewer, and now let's dunk him into the sewer for making us lose our treasure. Oh god, we found a sex book.
Where's the shimmer?
I swear it was like by the wall.
Okay, so that just shows present.
Okay.
But yeah, if we see the little shimmery dots, I shine this on them,
Huh.
and that's how we get. Every chapter has
It has 5 of them.
it has 5 of them, and we have 2 of them right now. So by the end of this chapter, we need to find 3 more. And then I have no idea how many of these there are per chapter, and we may have already missed some of these. But my goal is to try to find as much of that stuff as I can. And so yeah, I got to keep an eye out for shimmery sparkles. That's the kids.
Yeah, and they're a lot hard. It's a lot harder to see than that sounds.
Yeah.
Like, just because it's sparkly doesn't mean you can see it from like a far distance. Okay, we're gonna guard you guys, but we're also not gonna move. We already leveled up twice. Jeez.
Because, like, this would be a good spot to put them. Like, put a bunch of sparkles between these two. So, because, for example, from a game design standpoint, why I would have personally chosen to hit one there is because you come from this way, you're immediately attracted to go that way to find treasure. Then you go here, and when you would have spotted them is when you spot the 3 Monokumas instead.
Yep, it's the classic double bluff. We know what you're thinking, so we're counter-thinking you.
Yeah, and so, yeah, they're counter-thinking me right now because I was thinking. Okay, there is
Oh, there's a
item
shiny
that-
thing.
That is not the same kind of shiny though that we're looking for with the invisible kids. That's probably a book or something because that's what the books and stuff look like. But the kids are like floaty sets of like 3 or 4 sparkles that are in the air.
Well,
There's
yeah,
probably another
I know what they look
Monokuma.
like.
Oh, interesting. So this might spawn an enemy because when I shine it instead of a treasure
Yeah.
chest, it was Monokuma.
Well, I guess we'll have to do the testing. It's not gonna matter if you summon
I'm
one
gonna test
enemy.
it. Right.
I have found my brother!
Yeah.
I have found my brother, Mr. Metal. Those helmets have to be like government issue or something. Cause like it's found in media all over the place.
What, the construction helmets?
Are they construction helmets?
Yeah, that's what those are, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, the electricians and stuff in Pokemon wear them, so I'm pretty sure it's just your standard hard hat.
Huh.
And, like, the little enemies in Mega Man that wear them, I believe their original level they're first found in the first Mega Man game is Gutsman stage.
Yeah, and he's, I believe, supposed to be construction bot man.
Yeah, Gutsman was designed to do construction.
Because, like, over time, since they had to make, like, I think they're up to, like, 105 Robot Masters or something like that by this point, they've had to get, like, way, way more specific than you'd think, because I think Capcom started running out of ideas.
Yeah, because some of them are, like, really weird, and they go, like, literally across.
It's almost like I found it in the fucking sewers, Kamaru.
Because one of them, one of the Robot Masters' job is literally to find like life out in space.
Well, I think they've had like 2 or 3 space ones.
Yeah. And then like, there's
Apparently-
some really weird ones that are like hyper specific. Like, I think Balloon Man from the most recent one is like designed to do some. He's crash testing like. The Balloon Man or whatever, I think his name is Balloon Man, I'm not sure. But from the most recent one that came out, Mega Man 11,
Yeah.
the one boss that has like the bouncy ball gimmick, he's supposed to be like designed for like car crash testing or something.
Apparently, Toko has never been able to find a good book in her life that wasn't like covered in poo. Oh, great, now we're gonna start discussing our literature with this guy. Yes, exactly, Toko. That's exactly what it means. And then Toko throws him in the river.
And
It's a Monokuma that was reprogrammed by the Future Foundation, but they only managed to do it to one of them.
Yeah, we have no idea who did it to this Monokuma, but essentially, Shirakumo has an AI that makes them good and more intelligent than the most of the Monokumas running around.
I always feel weird calling robots by genders, because that shouldn't really apply to robots.
I mean, we call cars and stuff by gender too.
Yeah, but that's just like a human quirk.
Right, but I was gonna say that's kind of like where it ends up coming from is it's kind of like that. It's just the social cues that the robot gives off tends to be it. Albeit for Shirakuma, it's kind of based on the fact that all other Monokumas have always been a he, even though Shirakuma is very much more feminine.
Yeah, the problem is that he painted whatever it did to itself, or something, or himself painted himself white, just entirely white. And I don't think white is supposed to be a gendered color, but then again, he also has blush on his face and long
I think
eyebrows.
normal Monokuma might have blush on its cheeks, but it does have the long eyelashes. That's different. And then, yeah, white's not really a gendered color. I wouldn't say that. It's more like the social cues that I would say that give Shirakuma off is that it has an effeminate personality, it has an effeminate voice, and then like the eyelashes, and that's like it. But like it does introduce itself using he, and all the other Monokumas are referred to as he. So for now, it's he.
Oh, he just said that he did it. He did all of this to himself.
Right, and I painted my body white, so now we know. Now we know how he ended up white on both sides, as he painted over the black half.
I needed to make sure that everyone could notice that I was a good person. I made the most secret base, which is why you guys found me being beaten up. Don't they technically do? I don't imagine that the Resistance like built their own Monokuma just to put an AI in it.
Right.
So like he originated from where all the other Monokumas came from because they just reprogrammed one.
Right, and it just woke up and wanted to be good and then went about doing good.
The problem was that, like, the 5 minutes that I missed from the last time we did this was, like, the 5 minutes that revealed Shirakuma for the first time. Which was...
Oh, where they were standing on the building looking down at us? That one?
Yeah,
After the first boss?
I don't remember how that happened, but I, like, missed, like, just, like, 5 minutes before the cutscene with the boss fight. Or
Yeah,
around then.
It was around the boss fight. I think it might have been after, but yeah, all I know is you missed
Because you said that the game showed you Shirakuma walking around somewhere before we found him.
Yes. Yep. They were up on top of a building, like a rooftop, looking down on us after the first boss fight. Like we left the area of the first boss fight, and then the cutscene showed them watching us.
I don't know if they'd be that.
Sparkles.
I don't know if they'd be that deviously hidden because that'd be kind of fucked up.
I mean, at the end of the.
We hid it on the background of the place you're going away from just to fuck with you. Because that's some pretty deep fucking with the player.
Right. I'm just one of those players who are paranoid about missing them. The fuck's this?
Fan?
It looks like we're gonna have to do the whole Survivortron, like, protect Shirakuma for the bridge thing again, probably.
You could get on the rail and just shimmy across slowly. You're not going to be able to balance beam across it because Kamaru has no skills, but you could just like shimmy across. Although I don't know how wet the bridge is, because that's a factor.
At the end of the day, all that needs to happen is one person could get across there and then open it for the rest. Which, I mean, is at the end of the day what we're doing anyway. But we're doing it with the pipes and sending Shurikuma through the pipes.
I mean, I know Monokumas are supposed to be robots, but how heavy is a Monokuma supposed to be? Can we just
no idea.
Can we just throw it across?
Oh, we have grenade ones this time that are going to be throwing grenades at her.
Yep, and it's still gonna have 3 HP. God, they really turned up the difficulty on this one.
I mean, she didn't get hurt a single time.
Well, yeah, but you were facing just, like, the base model. Now you're facing against the Shieldos and the Bombos. At least that'll help.
I'll get that one.
Were these Monokumas not, like, programmed with teamwork in mind? Because they seem really ineffective in a group. There was just 4 of them, and 2 of them committed suicide, basically. Also, why are you worried? They stand still for like half of the time that they're doing anything.
Yeah, only 2 are coming from that side.
Why don't you defend yourself? Does Shirokuma not retain its claws? We're really gonna have to look at our skill points, because you leveled up 3 times.
Here's my knockback, because I'm going to want to knock this one into that one.
It's, the teal bullet. You are a Monokuma. Hold up a mirror.
I don't think that explosion's going to reach far enough.
No. Oh, this one's fast. I need to do a little ritual before I attack anything. It's really weird that the Monokumas cause the apocalypse, considering how ineffective they are at anything. No, it's not going to reach that far.
Crap. Can I make it dance?
No, it's got a shield. It's got a footloose shield, so you can't hit it.
We got it.
That is the 4th time. What the hell? Have we been like under leveled for? Oh god, there's a fucking that one.
Get him. Okay, good. I got him.
I will say.
I don't know if that's gonna.
I will say it doesn't really make sense that that version of the Monokuma bot exists, but it's a really fucked up design. Because it's got like 3 legs and it's all fucked. It's all.
What does Violent Urge do? Oh, it adds another battery to the.
That's the sex book that was like 2 books ago.
And auto lock we've had for a long time now.
I thought we picked up like I guess we might have only picked up 2 books. Because I think one of the files we picked up was just like a flyer for the game that we're being hunted in.
Right, yeah. We've only picked up 1 skill book since starting today, and it was that violent one I just equipped. That was the only skill book we picked up. We've picked up, I want to say, 3 other books.
I think we picked up 3 files in total.
I don't see.
Oh, no you weren't. You cowered in a corner and we had to shoot everything for you.
Right.
I don't know if detect would work at that distance, but then again, ladders. Although I don't know if we're going to be able to use that ladder, considering there's a corpse in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been trying to find the sparkles, but I don't. Because it feels like we've been we should have came across them by now.
Well, we also don't know how. Isn't this just chapter 2? Like everything, the last 2 episodes is just chapter 1. So we don't know how long this is going to be.
Yeah, that's true. Because chapter 1 was pretty long. It's just the trick with chapter 1 that led us into made them all really like close to one another. Is they didn't introduce the mechanic of finding them until super late into chapter 1.
Yep. 13 break bullets for the perfect metaphor. Okay, so we have
knockback, move, and dance. So if we hit the dance robot in a specific spot, we must be able to get them.
Is this the whole playing field?
Oh, I see what we have to do. We have to get them to dance near the water and then use knockback to kill them in the water.
I'm supposing we don't have anything, like, interactable that we can use move on.
Not that I saw. Oh, maybe this generator thing here.
No, that's a background object. Don't let it catch you. Or it'll... I don't know. It'll yell really loud.
My guess is we need to get that to dance over by the water, and then I can use knockback to...
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I forgot how the siren one works.
Down they both go, and we did it.
So what do we get, a skill book?
No, I think we just get like bonus EXP. Or just a, hey, you did it! I don't know.
Here's a guy we crucified in the sewers because fuck him.
Tell you the truth.
They must have gotten married really, really young, or they went to college really, really late. No, they were really young. This definitely sounds like, you know, we had a kid at 17 sort of thing.
Well, I think students might be college students, but yeah.
Well, why was your mom not working? Well, I guess if the kid was born by then, that would make more sense. Huh. That's an interesting perspective. Okay. I want my own daughter to kill me and then crucify me to a wall and leave me there to die. And
yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But it's,
that really went, like, that really took a 180-degree turn. You know, I was a loving father and I was working my life away to support you guys, and then it turns out that I'm the father of the antagonist.
I mean, of just one of the kids, because it's when you put that helmet on.
Yeah, because that's how baseball kid did his thing. Or he had like a giant RC controller. A remote controller. Yeah, don't worry, we'll walk around.
My greatest fear is that they put it in the water.
Come
sparkles
on.
are like on the water that I'm not looking at any given point in time.
There is no
That's how I
fucking.
end up missing it.
There's no fucking way. That'd be even more fucked up than putting it on the background walls. Well, let's go do a whole 180-degree circuit and find the thing.
Yeah, okay, so the robot, that thing says to go that way to continue the story, which means we're going this way to explore.
There's also another ladder to destiny.
Yeah, there's a ladder to somewhere here.
Yeah, they knew you were gonna come here. Oh, come
really?
on. How the hell? What was he gonna do? Throw a throwing star at you?
I think so. Some sort of ranged weapon, I think.
I wish I had stuff to talk about this week, but honestly, Path of Radiance, the next game I'm playing right now, is honestly kind of boring me to tears.
Is it really?
Yeah, which I was really disappointed in because this is the first Ike game, and I was really pulling it to be really interesting, but honestly, Ike's probably one of the most boring motherfuckers I've seen since Marth.
Maybe it picks up somewhere, because I know the Ike games are considered really good.
Well, right now it seems
maybe they're good from a gameplay perspective, though.
It just seems it's basically just kind of old school Fire Emblem, just on console. I think the most substantive thing they added was they added like three person conversations, Well, let's solve this puzzle first.
It says A, B, C, and D.
And there's a bunch of words on the wall.
There's a kid here.
Oh, it's the same
Sit
thing.
on a fence. An experienced gunman wants to get rid of them with his rifle. How many shots does he need?
10 birds sit on a fence. I think we need more information. I kind of want to say C, but why is gunman underlined? Oh, it is only one because he just wants to get rid of them. He just wants them to go away. I mean, technically the answer could also be 0.
Right. I'm gonna see if there's any other hints anywhere.
Looks like we have to solve the riddle.
This isn't really a riddle because we don't have enough information to solve the riddle.
Sounds like a pretty shitty game to me.
Wouldn't that just be running away from this kid's challenge? It would be shameful. What?
Yeah, because obviously we have to fight for our honor. What do you mean challenge start?
Oh, when I interact, that starts the challenge.
Okay, that's just the question.
10 birds sit on a fence. An experienced gunman wants to get rid of them with his rifle. How many shots does he need? Dear Doc.
Birds and a gunshot, huh?
I'm thinking it's C.
I want to say it's C too, cause like.
I don't know how it would be D though, because again, there's not enough
Well, there's
information
like an
to solve
argument
this.
to be. I was gonna say there's like a weird argument you could make for 0, where you claim he doesn't need to shoot a gun.
Yeah,
to
you
get
could
rid of them.
kind of.
Like there's other ways to get rid of birds.
I mean, it's a fucking bird. It's not hard to fucking scare a bird. Although it does say specifically that he's going to use his rifle, so maybe it is C.
Yeah, get rid of him with his rifle. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with 1 because they
it's-
spook away, or in theory they're also all probably sitting in a line if they're all on the same fence.
This isn't as clever as the. God damn it! I forgot how this works.
All right, we got the item because she came out with the box, so we got it right.
Cool. It's not much of a riddle then.
Who's the boss?
You ran
I mean,
over
you
here
know,
just to dunk on this child.
Item, she just runs over to tell the kid she did it. So the answer was 1 shot. If the gunman shoots his gun just once, all the birds get scared
Good
and fly away.
work,
The answer
brain
is 1.
age.
Easy.
I mean, I guess. I just love that Kamaru had to run over here just to dunk on this child.
He's like, boom!
I'll never lose against kids.
Except you are constantly.
Yeah, we're in a losing scenario against.
Oh no,
kids
we
right
also
now.
no wait, that's the prize from the box.
Okay, so here's the box.
Oh, it's the
Please
sock
don't
story.
fight.
It's some book about talking socks.
All right,
There wasn't a reward for what we had to do.
that was it. The item came out of the thing.
That wasn't an item. That was just like flavor text.
I mean, it was one of those you have to go find the items, you know. So my guess is, had we failed it, we literally couldn't have gotten that this playthrough, and thus the get all of the, the achievement for get all of the things
That's
would have
still
failed.
that riddle was not even remotely as clever as the Zodiac riddle.
True, but the Zodiac puzzle in that game was in the final chapter, or one of the final chapters, or very late in the game. Well, we're only in chapter 2. I'll give it for at least making you have to think about it. Because like I feel like if you don't think about it, your brain's just gonna default and go, well, 10, duh. Okay, there's an item over there. It looks like.
Yeah,
Your
we're gonna have
brain's
to walk
just
all the
gonna
way
go,
around.
10, duh.
No, obviously the answer is 100 because he's very bad at what he does. Let's jump into the whirlpool. And now you must fight the sewer dragon.
So up
Where
that
are
ladder
we?
Is her secret? She's supposed to be leading us to the
okay.
secret base where she's been taking all this, or he's been taking all the survivors.
Maru, don't hold back. Shoot.
Honestly, if Shirokuma is gonna be with us for a long time, I'm probably just gonna use he and it interchangeably because
That's fine.
I don't know. I don't really care that much.
I mean, I keep accidentally saying she because it sounds like a girl voice.
I will agree with that. It is an effeminate sort of thing. I just can't really get a grip on what Shirokuma is trying to do, or be, or whatever.
You have to climb the ladder first.
Sure I do.
Why is that?
Because I'm self-conscious about my ripped underwear.
Well then, even if I see them on accident, I'll be sure not to tell you.
Yeah, but she's gonna know, and that's what it's all about.
Okay, so we must have to come back down here at some point.
Yeah, it's gonna be locked.
Here.
Or they're all gonna be dead, is my guess.
Not only is it effeminate, it kind of sounds like it has a slight falsetto on top of that.
Come on in, you guys.
Oh, there's a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, it was the human safe house with one truck. There's one guy in the corner in despair, and also one other guy in the corner who's just standing there.
So many adults here.
I never expected there'd be an underground base.
It's an old warehouse where they used to store water tanks. The kids don't know about it.
I don't know, it seems like the kind of situation where in like 30 seconds there's gonna be like a giant ambush.
I'm here to make it a little easier for everyone to live.
What did you do? Stack up storage containers?
Wrong?
Yeah.
It might not look like it, but I'm built the same
Huh.
way as a Monokuma.
So apparently he can lift the storage containers and literally physically carried them here.
Like a Monokuma.
And they're a slightly different color.
Talk to everyone. You can talk to me after.
Yeah, that's not incredibly suspicious.
So my guess is we're gonna have to go back down this sub because how do we get to the other side if we couldn't go past the thing?
Yeah, I'm guessing the warehouse doesn't have a back door.
Although this little town area is the perfect place to hide one of those shimmerers for the
Let's
kids.
go look behind all the storage containers.
I'm like, I can't use my gun right now, so maybe not because I physically can't scan right now.
Hey, look, they actually have like detail now.
A bit more, yeah.
We can finally get a grip on their plight. And apparently this universe doesn't exactly have transism because they dictate the colors by male and female. We know what gender. We know
Trying
what.
to see if I can get into some of these spots.
We know what gender you are. We just have to scan you for a second. Oh, this one's
I was expecting. I was like, one of the characters we're gonna bump into is
the one who doesn't give a shit and is also smoking.
I'm gonna guess that is because so remember how everybody's related to someone?
Well, we've established that with the one guy. I don't know if we've established that with all of them.
Well, no, because even the
Have we met more characters than that?
So we
we
found
have.
these licenses. Remember, we only met this guy. This is the only person we met, but they all have a last name that connects them. I'm pretty sure.
Oh god, I forgot. What was her deal? I feel like she was mentioned like more than once. Oh yeah, it's because they called her a pervert.
This girl?
Doesn't wear makeup. She's a pervert. She ran the baseball team. Use a hunky boy to kill her. And also, she's wearing a giant bow on her head, which I didn't notice before.
Pretty sure we figured she was related.
Oh
to
yeah,
Leon.
Nakajima. That was the thing. God, what did Nakajima have to do with anything?
I want to assume that's Leon because she's tied to the. Oh no, Leon's last name is Kawada.
How did you remember that?
I used Google. I don't remember their last names.
I just always have a Google tab open specifically for this specific situation.
It's called a phone. You can just pull out my phone while we're looking at this screen and type in the name.
Yeah, but you just have it ready to go.
I mean, you just type it into Google. Type the name plus the word Danganronpa.
Well, who's the guy who's like?
Apparently she is. So according to the Danganronpa wiki, this girl is the cousin to Leon.
That makes sense. Sure. I mean, it makes sense. It's just I don't think we're ever gonna.
She is featured as one of 2 main protagonists in Ultra Despair something. This must be one of the manga. Or
Okay.
something.
Well, what's the sloppy shit guy? I think he was the first. I think it was the first ID we picked up.
He's tied to the delinquent, or not the delinquent, the super
And apparently he was
not
being
the delinquent. He's tied to the hall monitor kid, like that kid, the student council kid or whatever.
apparently
Ishimaru.
apparently he was being starved for like 3 weeks because he is not looking good.
No, but
Jeez,
yeah.
look at that guy.
And then that's related to the swimming, and my guess is this girl is related to Kirigiri. So Kyoko. Really?
I think that's the hair. The hair is the only thing that gives that away. Well, let's
Yeah.
talk. Let's talk to. Well, it's obviously
I'm
her.
gonna talk to everybody who's just a random colored person, like a random color, like the blue people and stuff.
Well,
Because my guess is their information is not gonna move the game along. It's just gonna be something they say.
oh, you're thinking that the ambush is gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I talk to one of the important characters, the plot's gonna progress.
So in cutscenes, we're gonna remove all the detail, but in the world map, we'll give it back.
I mean, what detail does he have in the real world?
I think they put more line work into him is probably the only difference.
I think they're just 3D, but based on the angle you're looking at them from. But
Kill people for fun. They're all insane. I hate them, even if they're kids. If they pushed me,
You what?
I mean, if they push you, you die. You're not gonna do anything.
Is that it?
yeah, they got killer robots, dude. What the fuck are you gonna do?
too reckless to attack now.
Well, apparently this guy has a plan. He's gonna be the captain of the team, Adult C.
Just as I thought. You're all talk. I figured.
What's with you guys? If you're just here to offend people, then goodbye.
All right, goodbye, guy.
I'm just gonna go sit in a different corner.
Just looking at those kinds of people frustrate me. They're just giving up.
But that's probably because it can't be helped.
I mean, Kamaru would be doing the exact same thing if she didn't have a magic megaphone.
Yeah, if she didn't have a magic megaphone and Toko.
They know how powerless they are. The only thing they can do is admit they can't do anything.
And that's why we're all cooped up inside this dust-covered duck. I mean, this place is really.
Oh, great.
No. It's okay. I got it.
My guess is she's gonna sneeze at some point then during this. By them pointing out, it's like a Chekhov's gun, them pointing out that.
I mean, in regular gameplay, we can just summon Genocide Jack whenever we want, so...
Well, because here a famous serial killer is gonna show up in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, but they can't do
Potentially cause
anything
problems.
anyway, so what does that matter? We can defend ourselves, they
There
can't.
is an item. Here's an item.
No, it's a book.
I mean, that's what I meant, item. Okay, can't talk to him. We can talk to that one. We can talk to a girl over there, and I think that's it.
The ones that just came in look pretty young. You better not be on the side of the kids.
I'm standing here perfecting my Batman voice.
Actually, what part of this voluptuous body is childish?
Voluptuous.
You're not that
Okay.
curvy, Toko.
Well, if Shira
Kamaru is way curvier than you, and I think she's like 2 years younger than you.
Were you also brought here by Shirakuma?
No, I just found this place myself.
We were all saved by Shirakuma.
Now I need to go save Gotham.
Good, but I don't really feel like talking.
Fuck you.
Was that guy in a bad mood or
They're all in a bad mood. They
don't
probably
know
all
if
saw their
Kamaru-
families die.
I don't know if Kamaru is quote unquote curvier than Toko. I just think she has bigger boobs than Toko.
He just doesn't understand.
Which is what that means.
He doesn't
No,
know.
the curve has to do with waistline. Because that's where the curves come in. Is your
Maybe.
waistline.
Maybe she wasn't hunched over all the damn time. We can
Yeah,
tell.
I'm trying to like look at them right now, but the problem is like where her elbow is kind of blocks where her waist would be, so I can't like see if there's an indent like you can see on Kamaru, and then yeah, she's hunched over.
No, I want Master B.
Yeah, actually, no, you might be right. Kamaru might be, but it could also be that Kamaru's outfit's tighter. I don't know. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. So.
Well, yeah, none of this actually matters.
You know, they're both hunched over. They're about the same because you can see how it goes in and then out. She's got that hourglass. Yeah, I want to say they both have about the same hourglass.
Well, I'm glad we settled that one.
Didn't in it.
Are you curvier than me, goo person?
It's pretty bad, don't you think? The kids did it.
They chopped off my whole leg. I had to stitch it on back myself.
His life. Shirakuma.
Shirakuma saved our lives. If he weren't around, everyone here would be dead by now. You saw his wounds, right? He got those trying to help us all.
He has wounds.
I can't thank him.
But it's a stuffed animal robot. He
He has
doesn't have
wounds?
wounds.
Actually thanking a Monokuma.
Don't do that. Don't lump him in with the other Monokumas.
He has wounds. I'm still hung up on the fact that he has wounds.
I'm kind of...
God, I'm gonna walk up to him after this. I'm not gonna talk to him because I'm pretty sure he's the one that's gonna trigger everything.
I just said how I
Yeah, we should talk to the important character first.
is this.
I don't
But
think
I'm
I don't think they're
walk up to
gonna.
this model to look at it to see if it has wounds.
Well, I don't think they're gonna block us off from getting an important character, but they might.
Yeah, it might be the
I guess I guess he has a bandage on his face.
but
Eh.
I guess there's the bandage on the cheek, yeah, because the bandage over the eye was stated to be covering the
Here's a-
evil eye, like the evil looking Monokuma.
Okay,
eye.
what the fuck is your deal?
Hello.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What a rude woman.
Well, she is staring at the corner.
Sorry about that.
At least she still has cigarettes.
I have sharp ears. I can even hear things I don't want to hear. It's a pain.
Okay.
If you two plan on staying here, it might be better if you cover your ears as much as possible. Because eventually, you'll get sick of it.
Think of what?
Sick of it.
Is she a phone sex operator?
If you're so unsatisfied with this place, why don't you just...
Well, that's a good point. Staying here isn't going to improve the situation any.
I mean, to be fair, for all we know, she's gonna have a shipping container pushed on her face in the next 5 minutes.
I'm better off being here.
I was captured by children too.
That wristband.
Your wristband's the same too, right?
Now she's winking at us.
An ally.
What?
Target in those brats game too?
Yeah. How about
I like pushing people around. I have all the fun everywhere.
Turned into a toy for
Are there others like us who have wristbands on them?
I mean, everybody who has a wristband's related to the protagonist from the original game. I wonder if that's gonna come up as an important detail.
I'm not sure.
Well, we are the only people who keep getting kidnapped by the children, so... I mean, not every person subjugated is being deliberately kidnapped and hunted by wristband.
Right. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure most of the adults here, like the random nobodies, don't have, quote unquote, don't have the wristband because they were just people in the city when when shit went down.
This bitch has the most fucking ridiculously well-defined collarbone ever.
That is a very divine color.
Look at it. I just drew these jagged lines on my chest.
Some of the adults here. Listen, everyone other than Shirakuma isn't allowed outside, but they can sneak out.
How?
Actually, sometimes I have adults bring back cigarettes from the outside.
Because I'm really addicted for God knows.
I mean, if you smoke a pack a day, you gotta keep smoking a pack a day.
Special charm. It's especially effective in
I
situations.
use a woman's charm wearing a jean jacket.
So you won't be able to really use your charm.
Is that what she's gonna do? She's gonna teach me a gameplay mechanic where I use womanly
But
charm?
anyway,
She's gonna give you the sex bullet.
if you ever see someone with a wristband or clues, let me know.
We did see one, but he exploded already.
By the brats.
Right.
Yeah, understood.
He exploded because he was an idiot.
That's right, I almost forgot. The name's Hiroko Hagakure.
That does sound familiar.
Hagakure? Which one's Hagakure? Who's Hagakure? There is a Hagakure, I'm almost positive.
It does sound familiar, but fuck it if I know. I'm thinking it might be a male character.
Yeah, I think it's a male character too.
But who else had pink hair like this? Or at least just like long hair like this? Chihiro?
Okay, yeah, it was who I thought it was. There was a person who came to my head when I heard Hagakure. It's your favorite character.
Oh, you got it.
Your
No
absolute
way.
Favorite.
There's no way.
It is the mother of your favorite character. I assume it's the mother. I didn't look into it. I just typed in Hagakure Danganronpa, and the first person that came up was the character I thought it was, and it's your favorite character. The best character from the first game, in your opinion. And by that I mean not your favorite character. And
I get it. What was his name?
Hiro. Hiro.
Oh, God.
The fortune teller.
I thought you were going to say the fat guy.
No, it's the fortune teller.
Doesn't seem like the older sister. Maybe the mother?
No, they seem like a perfect fit for each other.
What's your name?
I mean, to be fair, I mean, she's pretty short looking, but I mean, she could be in her mid-30s for all I know.
Alright, she's decided that we're Coco and Fufu.
What?
Did you use my last name?
Oh.
Who cares? Worrying over little details is bad for the skin, huh?
Also, smoking is bad for the skin.
Jeez, half-assing it.
You really want to say that when you're a fucking addicted smoker lady? That was just a font of... What? I forgot what is that? What is the hit list? I forgot what it is.
The IDs of the different people.
Yeah, but it's
So
not
apparently-
it's not in a list. It's just 3 cards.
Yeah, but it's the hit list of the kids. So apparently she's an NPC where we hand these into.
Okay. Do we get
Is
a
what it's
reward
supposed
for
to
this
be?
nonsense? Can you tell us information about this skinny dude?
I assume she gives us more detail about all the characters.
You're right.
Did Toko not realize that beforehand, considering it was really obvious what a hit list is?
No, she was telling Hiroko who that was, like what this is. She's like, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a hit list of made by those kids.
But
And for whatever reason, Hiroko gets her own particular piano tune.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, at least they didn't give her porn music.
More like noir music, which is a lot of the music in the series, but you know.
Yeah, but this is like really noir stuff. Except, no, like this would be noir because noir does a lot of like, I guess cabaret singing.
Yeah.
I was like, do they really do female vocals? And it's like, well, yeah, they kind of do because they're always like the famous scenes are always in cabarets.
Hey.
Yeah, it's always the dame on stage. So apparently she's gonna give us more information on all the people.
She knows everybody. Everyone gets her cigarettes. I have a book about him.
So this must be how we find out that that's the cousin to Leon, because the last names didn't line up. So I was like, how do we even know that this is? Because like, the card doesn't say anything about them being there. Like it just mentions baseball. It's the only thing that can connect her to Leon. But this girl must give you more information, and she must be the one who canonically puts it on the paper.
Which isn't exactly a good connection, considering that for whatever reason, Japan likes baseball too, like a lot.
Yeah, which is why he's the ultimate baseball stars. Why throughout the series we don't get too many sports stars from like what you would expect to be like the big sports like that. I don't think there is a football player, and I don't think there is a basketball player in any of the stuff like side content. The only sports, like distinct sports players I can think of, you have tennis,
Quote-unquote gymnastics.
Yeah, and then you have like gymnastics and things like that. But like the only like games you play with a ball that I can think of is there's a tennis player and V3.
I don't know if Japan really likes tennis, but they do have that really old anime. I don't know if it's an anime or an manga. At this point, it's probably been a bunch of TV shows, but there's like a tennis manga that's like 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like people really like.
They also have basketball a lot though in anime, so I'm surprised there isn't a basketball star.
Well, to be fair, this isn't like Mega Man where they've had 100 to pick from. I think we're gonna max out at what, like 45?
Well, each class has 16 characters, I believe, and then this game introduces a couple other people. There's a manga that has a cast of its own. That I don't. There might be a basketball player and stuff in the manga. Like I don't know all the characters from the manga. I know some of the characters from the manga show up in the Danganronpa 3 anime, because the Danganronpa 3 anime has characters from the manga who survived that game's killing game.
No.
But yeah, I know there's a couple different manga that I don't know anything about. Other than that, I'm pretty sure the series as a whole doesn't make a huge thing about, because like all the characters that are from the manga that are in the third anime, like you get introduced to them in the third anime, is how they kind of like, they don't expect the viewer to know them like the other characters.
This is almost like that guy who got nuked twice by the United States.
Leave it to me.
Was she being like really shitty about him being like 5 feet tall somehow? I don't know what she meant by saying he was 5'0".
And I wasn't listening.
I get it, Hiroko, you're sexy. Jeez. You're being all sexy towards 2 high school girls. It's really easy to win their approval. God, how old is this lady supposed to be?
I'm assuming she's the mother of Hiro, so she's probably in her late 30s or 40 or mid 40s, if I had to take a guess, based on how anime likes to draw people of that age. So she's either in her late 30s or early to mid 40s.
Yep, that's Kamaro for you. But literally the thing said that she didn't do that. Yep.
The game beating you to it. Well, not beating you, beating the game to it.
I mean, to be fair, that's true. I don't know if it's still true nowadays, but... Okay.
It's gonna be alright.
That's me saying it, Hiroko. Hiroko, using my image to get what I want, and nothing else. What?
I'm trying to think if anybody. I assume there was a character in the first game that
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Leon's the only sports one, and his whole shtick in that game is that he's trying to not be the baseball guy anymore. Like that's his whole.
Yes.
That's why he looks the way he does, and why he doesn't look like a baseball player at all. It's because when he got to high school, he tried to not do that. So now I'm trying to think who tried to be good at sports to impress a girl.
Nothing.
Well, apparently Toko doesn't even care.
I assume if I thought hard enough on it, there'd be something in the first game that like reference sports and like trying to be good at sports. Like maybe the fat kid tried to do something sporty at one point to impress.
Well, to be fair, he also tried to kill a person to impress a lady.
True, and then he got himself killed.
Yeah, because he was the biggest moron ever.
Leave it to me.
How are they gonna do that when they're just sitting in a box?
So that's interesting. So every time we hand her one of these licenses, she sends people out to go find that person and rescue them.
Are we just gonna come back here for more flavor text occasionally?
That's my guess.
Why are we giving her this one? We already know what happened to this moron.
Yeah, this guy's dead.
Maybe he somehow didn't die.
All right.
They could pull some lots of stories do that where it's
Or
like
Or maybe
She's still kicking herself about that happening.
my other thought is maybe they'll go get the body so that they can bury it properly when this is all said and done.
Yeah, we'll go. Well, I guess technically, unless the explosion was like really huge, like his arm exploded, that probably wouldn't blow up his entire body.
No, but he would have bled to death, especially in water. It would have led to him bleeding faster.
Yeah, he wouldn't have lived very long, considering it's kind of hard to swim with one arm, and then you probably only would have lived for like 3 minutes or something.
Right, yeah, because so he would have lost the whole arm. There probably would have damage to his side that also caused him bleeding there.
Yeah.
The water pulls blood out of the body quicker when you're in water.
Huh.
Why wouldn't people commit suicide? If you know the famous suicide that they do all the time in TV shows and stuff, where they cut their wrist but they're in the bathtub, like why they're always dead in the bathtub,
yeah.
is because they cut their wrist and then the water in the bathtub pulls the blood out faster, so they die quicker.
Unforgivable.
What?
What the?
She's getting mad.
Here's my magic levitating cigarette.
I assume the cigarette's supposed to be falling out of her mouth, yeah.
Yeah, but if they keep showing that picture, then, which they are obviously going to do, then it's going to turn into the magical levitating cigarette.
And once she calms down, it's going to be back in her mouth.
Well, yeah, because they're just going to be like, well, I just lit another one.
Just kidding.
See?
Past self?
So apparently she was more mean or angry in the past or something.
She used to use anger to get what she wanted. Now she uses sex.
Now she uses, yeah, her sexuality. I'm not necessarily going to say straight up sex. I don't think she's necessarily having sex with people for favors. I think she's using, you know, seduction and like the allure of sex to get what she wants, which is weaponized sexuality.
Yeah, maybe that's why they did make this lady like near her 40s or whatever age she's supposed to be, because it'd be kind of fucked up if they did this with like just another high schooler. Even though I think they could have gotten away with it.
What, with the overly sexualized, like, I use my womanly charm to seduce people motif?
Yeah, if she was like 17.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of weird if she was 17. I'm trying to think, because across the series, I can't think of anybody who's like a seductress, but there's still, like...
Oh, can we talk to you more for whatever?
I want to see if she has anything more. What,
she's an ex
before?
Why would you just say that?
Apparently she's an ex-gangster. Alright.
I know she's lying.
That's it until we have another card.
Everyone here is so nice. There's nothing
I mean, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Irritating cowards are nice people. This world
Excuse
is
me.
made up of bad people, and that stranger danger warning would no longer be needed.
Such an amazing world. That's the epitome of my ideal.
I was being sarcastic.
I'm a robot, I don't understand sarcasm.
I will point out that, like, weirdly enough,
It's about time we went back to the important stuff.
Shirokuma, is, by and large, harder to kill than the other Monokumas.
Entrance room.
Well, yeah, he covered up his weak spot.
He covered up the weak spot.
That's all you need to do. All you need is cotton bandages.
So my guess is this is a hub that we'll be coming back to, and maybe it won't be blown up in a second.
Oh, definitely. Either that, or we're just gonna give Hiroko a walkie-talkie.
He's usually here, though.
Is it by Akuya?
The leader of the resistance.
You guys actually have an organization ready to go?
I mean, not ready to go, but there's a leader, apparently. So the leader of these people...
Probably some old geezer who thinks he can run the show.
Alright, place your bets. What character that we know is going to be this leader? Because my guess is it's going to be a character we actively know. Like a character from the past games.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of be 50-50 on it's an established character and it's gonna be another relative.
Just like Master. And you
I don't really have any guesses.
I'm guessing it's going to be either Byakuya, and this is where he's been, And then our story is Toko's whole thing is gonna go from trying to find him to trying to help him do whatever he's trying to do with this resistance, which will be what we do for the rest of the game, is kind of go in and out from here, and do stuff for this resistance to kind of aid in stopping all of this. So either Byakuya. My other more wild guess is that it's
Oh god, that one makes sense.
that it's what's his dingus? Why can't I think of his name?
Because it's 4 syllables long.
Not 4 syllables long. My other guess is that it's gonna be
Servant?
Not Servant. What's his actual name?
They
keep calling him Servant. What is his actual name? Why can't I think of his actual name? Yes, it'd be Nagito. And that he's doing some weird. Up to some weird thing, and that Shirakuma sees him as the hero, but he's up to something weird, and that he doesn't actually care about these adults. He just wants to stop the kids for something, because the remnants.
Oh, we actually got a buy on Hiroko.
Oh yeah, we do. But then we also have this weird question mark spot right here, which, based on its placement, makes me think it's a character from the past games.
No, yeah, I would bet on that, but I don't know. It seems like the perfect place for. I can never remember these ding-dongs'
I'm already
names.
100%. I know. I'm almost 100% positive. I know who goes in this slot. I think it's Hajime. Not Hajime, but like who Hajime would have been at this time. I forget the name too. It's
That's because they only said it like twice.
They say it a bunch at the very end, but it's all at the bunch.
Dislikes mother. How do we know that? How do we know who her mother-in-law is supposed to be?
I mean, she just dislikes her mother-in-law. We don't necessarily know who her mother-in-law is.
Okay, so she wouldn't tell us what age she was, but she told us her birthday for some reason.
I mean, all the characters have a birthday. I don't think this is information that was given to I don't think this is information that was given to Kimura,
what are
because
these?
I don't think these kids said their birthday or their blood type. I doubt these kids even know what their blood type. Well, I don't know. In Japan, they might know their blood type, so the reason why Japanese games always.
No, I know the reason.
Oh, okay.
Like it's Zodiac bullshit, but Japanese.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
I always think of it more like Myers-Briggs.
What are these fucking vitals supposed to mean? What's 35 inches long that she has? What does this number mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's really weird because it's right in the middle. Could mean anything.
Vitals 31, 33.
Apparently, Kamaru is only 2 inches shorter than fucking Hiroko.
Well, because
she's the same size as a child.
Everybody's height and weight is there. What's vital? Like, my only thought with vitals is it's supposed to be like their waist size or their bust size, but like,
no, there's no way.
There's no way it's bust size because there's no way these two numbers would be this close.
Maybe
if it was bust.
Because Byakuya is a lot bigger than her.
I guess he has wider shoulders. Yeah, men have wider shoulders, which would increase their bust size. While girls have boobs, which would increase their.
Apparently, Byakuya likes French things now. Coffee and French.
Because it's fancy, I guess.
I don't think he'd be that vain, though. I don't know what this fucking number means. It's gonna be pure mystery from here on in.
Yeah, I was semi-tempted. Maybe I'll Google it later, kind of deal. Not now. I'm not gonna Google it. I'm gonna see if there's any of these. Oh, okay. There's lockers. It looks like I can open.
Is the resistance leader gonna be hiding in a locker?
Okay, we got a new skill.
Oh, it's another notebook.
I'm
happy and scared.
Feel happy and at the same time scared. I wonder how many adults are killed above ground.
How is this notebook talking to me? Ah! I mean, yeah. Got it. Who the fuck is screaming constantly at night? That guy should be exiled from this whole thing.
I mean, he's having PTSD nightmares. Like, I think it's understandable. I wouldn't be surprised if I would be surprised to find out multiple people here don't scream in their sleep at this point.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's screaming like literally all night.
Oh no, I imagine he keeps you from sleeping because it's like essentially when he falls asleep, he very quickly ends up in the nightmare state where he wakes up screaming.
And that's why
essentially you fall asleep, and then very shortly after you fall asleep, he's screaming already.
And that's why he was exiled to sleep in a storage container, and then he asphyxiated to death on accident. Shipping container. Well, that was useful information.
This is pretty intense. Just reading it makes me dizzy.
It's not that bad.
I mean, all the details omitted, yeah. Oh, another one.
Everyone just died immediately. Everyone died. That's why I'm writing this down somehow. Okie doke.
Yeah, this person has definitely gone insane from the trauma they witnessed of the kids murdering people.
No, he's just trying to become a metal songwriter.
Or that. These could be lyrics to his new metal album.
Well, that's not fair.
That last line was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that was going too far.
Sloppy after this.
That's quite a poetic style they have there.
Fair enough. It was somehow coherent.
Well, that one's quick and easy.
Well, that also gave us no information.
Into two lists.
It's just a list of people who they know are dead and people who are MIA.
Which is kind of useless considering that the amount of people who've died is, like, impossible to write down. Or even, like, figure out.
Call it revolution.
Well, so my guess is what it is it's the people who came here. It's the list of their loved ones that they don't know the results of, and thus there's hope that they might be alive, and their loved ones who they saw die and thus know are dead.
That's just semantics. Exactly. Call it whatever name.
Kamaru is a political science student.
There's still a mountain of bodies, but by calling it a revolution, they justify it in their minds.
I don't even know if they're coherent enough to get to that point.
By how you're talking, you seem to know these brats pretty well.
I was actually servant in the, before.
Kids, right? From what I know, they were apparently students.
Again, this is stuff we know already.
Hope Speak Academy? Why would that...
Because literally everything bad that's happened in this universe is stemmed from that building.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Basically, everything in this game always ties back to Hope Speak.
Not just something. But forget about it for now. It's a very long story. But more on the subject. I never expected the Academy to also have an elementary.
They're not technically affiliated. Attending Hope Speak Academy still requires being scouted. But the
They're not affiliated yet, they have the same name.
Hope Speak Academy students came from there.
I call bullshit.
They studied the talents of children. Only child prodigy.
And how exactly are they prodigies? They're just a bunch
Well,
of...
they were prodigies and then they turned it crazy.
It shows that having a great mind does not always make a great person or a child.
I'm pretty sure we've proven that a couple of times before now.
A child's talent can easily be corrupted into something
Considering this all started
also
from the
have-
classroom of murder.
All right. We also have a reason to believe that the Warriors of Hope kids are all victims of severe child abuse.
Oh yeah, they did. They were alluding to that, but that didn't.
Troublemakers, huh?
They didn't really nail it down 100% yet.
Right. They hinted at it right before the last boss with the one kid talking about like
He got locked in a closet.
you'd be locked in like the cupboard for hours.
It might be more accurate to say
And we'll have to see going forward if the other kids say similar things.
control.
Well, the teachers aren't ultimate, so that's how the kids got out of control.
Terrifying is that they're still kids. They kill without guilt or mercy. You remember what you were like when you were children? How many cruel things you did?
I
No,
will
they
admit-
don't. They absolutely don't remember that.
I'll admit that children are capable of cruelty easier
Because they're too
Yes.
because they don't think of it on complex enough.
children with more potential than adults, with such cruel natures. How horrifying it would be if they were truly out of control.
I mean, children have all the potential because they haven't had to prove it themselves ever yet.
You think it's fun to threaten us?
It's not like
Well, Kamara's just really sad right now.
careful.
Yeah, she's just getting dour about it all.
She's summoning ghosts. She's so sad.
Oh no, it's an entirely new character.
I heard you were looking for
He
me.
looks familiar, but I don't know how.
Hi, G.
I heard you went outside again without my.
You know, he might just look like other characters who are like the fucking guy from the streets who's just like the super capable guy. Like that fucking
Name's Haji Toa.
Haji Toa?
Leader of the resistance here.
And I also have the best voice actor somehow.
Pretty handsome.
Who broke your arm, dude?
I'm Toko Fukawa.
Toko, don't lust after him.
Competition.
He's like 33 or
Yeah, he's got
29.
competition.
Tomorrow night,
He's an old man compared to her.
So, a girl who's filthy and a girl who's clean.
Yeah, this is the greatest thing to say first to somebody new.
if your last name is Toa, does that mean that you
Oh, the fucking name of the people who built the city.
Yeah.
From the Toa family.
I'm the black sheep of the Toa family.
children of Toa group?
Then
He reminds me of the fucking guy who wore a red trench coat from Final Fantasy IX, I think.
The Toko's got a type even when she doesn't realize she has a type, because before knowing that this guy was the son of an affluent family.
Yeah, but he's also the guy who doesn't give a shit.
But my point is, both Byakuya and him are both like the sons of like affluent, big-named families.
Yeah, except Byakuya like does the exact opposite of this guy in reference to it.
Right. Well, that we know of.
This guy like probably ran away from his family. Byakuya like thinks there's like 100% honor in his family name.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
We don't know anything about this guy yet.
We just know how he's
Oh,
dressed.
his
He's dressed
full
in like
name
that
was
color.
Haji Toa. I thought that was his first name.
No, last name's Toa, first name Haji.
I really wish he was wearing plaid because it almost looks like he is, but he's not.
No, it's not quite plaid.
And he's angry.
He's mad that the city went down.
do you happen to know
Do you guys have a doctor access somehow? How are you getting bandaged this well?
maybe know why Toa's
Yeah, they must. Someone must be a doctor, or at least semi-medically trained.
Sorry, I don't really know much about Toa's situation. Didn't really do anything there. And the one who would have all the answers, my dad.
It's almost like he was the first murder victim.
missing? I'm the same. I don't know where my parents.
Also, all my parents were killed.
So
Yeah, I'm almost 100%
no
positive
matter what,
Kamaru's parents are dead.
tell me how to get out of this city.
Well, if there is a way to escape, I'd love to know.
I just have to sit here until my bike is repaired. Then I can motorcycle my way out of here.
Hold on. I want him to move his left arm.
Why?
He might be wearing a handcuff that's broken at the chain.
Oh,
There's a chain
yeah.
dangling, but I can't tell if it's on his hand or if it's like a wallet chain or something.
All the roads that connect to the outside.
No, I see what you're talking about, but
He talked about he didn't do much for his family. Maybe he's a criminal.
well, the thing is, like, either he was handcuffed to something for a reason, or it's a fashion statement.
Does anyone know how to take it off or something?
What the fuck is up with the other side of his shirt? It's like the red doesn't go all the way to the side.
It becomes white at some point.
That's a really weird shirt.
It's just not possible.
However, need to get too down about that.
I wear a Oh wait, that's not a jacket. I thought he was wearing a second jacket.
You're telling us just to hide?
It's not like you can escape anyway. Staying put and keeping quiet is the best move.
Haji is right.
You're right.
Well, he's also not a man who has the magic gun.
Here.
The magic hacking gun.
Why don't you fight? Isn't this a resistance? An organization created to... Then why don't you just fight?
Fight? That'd be suicide. We have no guns.
And he's really worried about it.
This arm?
Your arm. Did a Monokuma do it?
And no, I just shoved it in a door wrong.
Crushed. Crumbled up like paper. The whole thing only took a split second.
What did they do? Like squish your arm in their teeth?
Laughing.
Yeah, could have been. Bit it.
It was fun to them. While I was screaming, bleeding. They're not kids. Not anymore.
I'm the guy who wrote that notebook in the locker.
Okay, that chain. He moved his arm.
He's also wearing a
That chain-
bike. He's also wearing a bike lock. That
This
is
is the bike
total.
lock.
That is totally a combo lock.
Yeah, he has some sort of combo lock on his lapel there, or not kind of his lapel, his like breast pocket there. But he moved his arm because you can see his arms moved up towards his lap, but the chain still looks like it to be in the same spot. So it's a chain hanging from his pants or his jacket.
Okay, so does he have a wristband bomb? It was a real shame that wasn't Granfaloon because that would have been kind of cool.
Even my nerve endings were crushed, so I don't even feel the pain.
That's even more of a problem though.
Of course, that just means it'll never fully heal.
Exactly, Haiji.
So basically, your will got shattered along with that arm of yours, right?
Huh?
And that's why you're sitting here, moping and pitying yourself, right?
Well, it's also to keep me safe, lady.
Sure got harsh.
That nice girl act was just for your benefit. I got information now, using my womanly charm.
Looking at her, she learned from what's her face, I guess.
But she didn't do anything that she did.
No, she's just bullshitting.
Of course, I belong to Master Byakuya only.
Oh, was that the thing she was referring to? The two sentences where she was acting slightly interested?
Yeah, the beginning moments where she was interested in him.
I carved Byakuya's name into my thigh for some reason. And that's not gonna change.
I really want to know what's written under her thigh.
Well, you can't check because otherwise she's gonna call you a pervert and also not do anything about it.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for something in the game to say what's written under.
What's the point of fighting back?
Like, the only thing she would do if you lifted up her skirt would be, like, she would just get flustered and then probably, like, run away.
Might as well be.
Toko, that's too
Because Toko has no spine.
I'm saying it to you too.
I don't know, she's got a spine kind of right now. She's saying if you don't fight, you might as well be dead.
Oh, I'd imagine
Just
Toko's
back
probably
here.
all talk, too. Probably just push her over.
What are you doing sympathizing with these people?
Because they're the only other survivors we've ever found.
Common, ordinary character with no special talents. A dry
That's
girl
exactly who Kamaru is.
with no athletic or intellectual skills. But what's wrong with that? Someone who just keeps making excuses and doesn't even try to fight back? You're worse than dead. Totally worthless.
Why are you being so cruel?
That's who she is.
No, I'm sure Toko didn't mean it like that.
Oh, yes, I did. Just looking at you frustrates me. You remind me of myself in the past.
And also right now.
I mean, she's actively taking the fight.
No matter how much pain or despair you feel, nothing will change if you keep denying.
She actively found a way to control Genocide Jack using the taser thing.
Why don't you just try to change it yourself?
I wonder how many suicidal stunts she, like, half attempted to try and eventually figure that out.
Yeah, I have no idea. That would be an interesting thing
Because
going.
it would have had to have been something she had to experiment with to figure it out.
Anyway, I'm sure the he she's talking about here is her brother, or not her brother, but our brother, Kamaru's brother,
I'm alive.
Makoto.
What are you talking about?
It's finally she's going to reveal that I know your goddamn brother.
Pushing forward at full speed with
Yeah, because everyone in this game has introduced themselves by their full names.
Who's stupid?
Well,
I'm stupid.
plan? Do you know of some way to get out of here? Do you know how to remove?
Yeah, Haji is finally calling her on her bullshit.
Yeah, of course. course. I'm sure future.
That's not a plan. It's just a guess.
It's a hypothesis that could
It's
be.
not exactly based on much.
What did you just say about Future Foundation?
I need to slap you for saying that.
Those guys.
Fuck those guys. They blew up my office.
Toko is a member of Future Foundation.
What? What did you say?
Haiji?
If that's the case, then I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here. I refuse to cooperate with you.
Wow.
Well, he's exactly that character. He's exactly the character who would tell people to fuck off.
Yeah, and he just did.
I mean, at least he didn't clip through the door.
What happened?
Let's go. He told us to get out. We can't stay.
You're right.
Well, that was useful.
I mean, my guess is we'll eventually come around here and we'll help these people / save them, whatever. Oh, shit's going on.
Is that...
They're forming factions or they're just watching TV.
Please, calm down.
Did the priest, like, start broadcasting something?
Yeah, my guess is something got started.
Wasn't the priest, like, showing us fucked up things before? Or was he just saying fucked up things? Because he broadcasted us, he brought a TV to us to watch.
He showed us the weird. He had like a bunch of people nailed up like marionettes. Like
Oh, yeah, that was it.
He had them like set up as marionettes, and he showed us that. And then most of that though was just him on screen rambling for a really long time.
Yeah, I do remember that because I was actually pissed off that they spent like 5 minutes of screen time saying absolutely nothing.
Doesn't mean there, as long as we're helpless against the children, there will be no future, but there's no need for you guys to worry about that. I'm sure you're
Then I won't think about it.
Wait, so what are they getting angry about?
sorry about her.
Well, we'll find out what's on that screen.
She would
I'm
react
guessing.
like that. It seems as if he hates Future Foundation.
It's almost like he hates the Future Foundation. I don't pick up on social cues even though they're explicitly told to me.
Huh? Leaving already? You should at least stay the night.
That's probably actually a good idea to be honest. Because, like, you guys have been running around this city all day.
Aren't you being a bit too dramatic?
That's again what Toko does.
While we sleep. Or take funny pictures of our sleepy faces.
Pretty sure it's the first one, not the second one. There, Toko.
Don't just go sleep in one of the higher up shipping containers. They're not going to be able to get up there.
Well, no, she was referring to the children, so the children aren't here.
Oh. Well, we'll just get a flashlight mechanic. We'll get flashlight bullets.
If you insist.
Yeah, we already have the blacklight function.
So what's the plan, Toko?
Toko and...
Here's a random hallway.
See, this place is a private room. It's
Was it a mental asylum or a jail?
No matter what you call it, this is a prison cell.
Did Shirokuma trick us somehow and put us in prison?
looks like one. Well, this is the only place there is, so we got no choice.
How did they have access to a prison when they were in a warehouse?
Are you really?
Yeah, my guess is this is one of the random warehouse buildings. We're just in it.
So what if I am?
And if you make contact with them, they will come and save us? Well, yeah, but
I mean, considering that at the beginning of the game we had access to the Future Foundation and then all of their helicopters got shot down, I wouldn't give them a lot of credit.
I'll admit though that those people came here not knowing about what's happening here, so they got ambushed. But it's possible that if we like get on the phone with like headquarters of the Future Foundation and tell them what's going on, they can like literally send a full military like group.
Oh, we're getting alter ego.
Handing us an internet.
it's the newest wireless device Togami Group developed. It can send audio.
Is
and
Tagami Group in Toa City?
I mean, that would be Barakuya's family, so I have no idea.
available to the public, but groups like the police.
Yeah, that's not suspicious.
So
So what did you do? Pick it off of Future Foundation agent or Byakuya's corpse?
Or a police building.
Really? We can't?
No, it's not that easy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Like raspberry?
Kamaro!
Means radio interference.
Thanks to the signal.
Come on, you constantly read manga all the time. You should know this.
In town.
I think she reads more slice of life because her interest is specifically girls manga. So my guess is she reads a lot of shoujo. I want to say shoujo. That's what it's called. Shonen is for boys. I want to say shoujo is girls.
Then why give it to us? You want us to throw it away for you or something?
And I want to say a lot of that's probably slice of life because the shoujo anime I've watched is slice of life.
It's not that.
Although-
The radio waves are emitted from a huge building.
Yeah, let's go deal with that.
If you send a signal from a higher spot, you should be able
I don't think that's how jamming works, but okay. That's a very weird theory.
all the buildings in this city. There's one that
Because you know electrical, like electronic stuff, it's not omnidirectional. It just points down.
a landmark of Toa City.
It's a
Yeah,
bunch
I don't
of
know if you-
it's a bunch of pagodas that got stacked on top of each other.
It's taller than Toa Hills, so you should be
What the fuck is this building?
Some crazy weird building.
Then if we go there, we can.
Okay, so that's where our boss fight's gonna be.
Yep, we have to go to the radio building first.
Impossible for anyone
Just like it's a fucking Ubisoft game.
outside. But I've seen you two fight. You can beat those
But that mole man said he didn't want to.
I'm sure he'll understand. If Future Foundation comes, his people will be.
I mean, if the Future Foundation eliminated the apocalypse in this city, I don't think he would give a shit how it happened.
This will be a
If-
dangerous mission.
If at the end of the day they save the day, I think everybody's just gonna accept the fact that they saved the day.
Tell you the truth.
No, they're just gonna, out of respect for their honor, they're gonna stay in the warehouse until someone else proper saves them.
Right? Well, it's been decided. Even if a competent adult were to go,
I want to go.
what?
I also want to sleep first.
Dangerous, but we found a way.
How is this gonna work considering that Shirokuma put us in a room with one bed?
Keep going forward.
Is Kamaro gonna sleep in the corner?
I mean, they might be able to just share the
I
bed.
understand how you feel, but
Actually, Kamaro's not gonna be allowed to sleep because Toko is gonna be such a bitch about it. She's gonna be like, Kamaro, because of my honor, you have to guard me while I sleep 24 hours.
Out.
No, it's just
My guess is they're gonna share the bed. If it comes up. Otherwise, it's just gonna fade to black and it's gonna be the next morning.
away here.
They definitely like doing that.
That way.
Because, watching people sleep is kind of boring.
For now, we'll check it out.
I mean, my thought was there's gonna be some dialogue as they're falling asleep or something that would be important, and in which case they would be in the bed.
Looks
But
like you made your decision.
We're accidentally,
So much.
Kamaro feels up Toko.
Plenty of rest today, so you're prepared for tomorrow. Thank you.
Kamaro, why did you wear your megaphone to bed? It's really annoying.
Shirokuma, thank you so much.
Oh, good for you. Tight and bouncy hug.
Bouncy hug.
see, told you.
Oh. Kamaru's the bitch. I did not see that coming.
Kamaru's stealing all the covers.
So cold.
I mean, considering Toko's not wearing proper clothes anymore, that's exactly what would happen.
I mean, her clothes are just torn, but
Yeah, but it would still be very cold in that situation.
There's no reason
Like, at that
Well-
point, you're not even wearing pants.
well, but I want to just point out that Toko's clothes are torn to the point where they're probably just as warm as Kamaro's clothes, because Kamaro's just wearing a
yeah.
really short skirt naturally.
But still, I feel refreshed.
There's also an argument that, like,
Sleep.
Toko could be slightly warmer in the fact that she has long sleeves and thigh-high stockings versus knee-high stockings.
you're the only one who's
So her socks go farther up.
fall asleep so fast.
Because Kamaru is a boring character, and all boring characters in Japanese TV are able to fall asleep like a rock.
That will take you a little bit past that.
All idiotic characters have that trait.
And you'll find the tower. Doesn't sound like it's too far away.
The problem isn't the distance. It's the Monokumas between here.
Why don't we just go through the sewers again? It was almost like perfectly safe down there.
Well, that's what they said. We take the sewers so far, and then we come up, and then we go across like a river.
This is just turning into a Silent Hill game at this point.
Basically.
Coco, you might be worried for whatever reason, but with you around, there's no need to worry.
Because you can turn into a monster that saves us.
Basically.
Just leave it to us. We'll definitely get a message off to Future Foundation.
This will go 100% well and work perfectly. That's why we won't be back.
Careful. Have a safe trip.
There is only one entrance inside the warehouse.
Yeah, this is where we came in.
Well, let's go get that item and look around. Wait, I thought we climbed down the ladder.
The cutscene showed Toko starting to climb down, but then it just put me here. Probably because there's a save point here. And I don't see any sparkles, so guess we go down. That's not canonical. Toko's supposed to go down the ladder first because of that whole weird speech she had about not wanting to see her underwear.
Well, maybe Toko believes that for whatever reason, like Kamaru's just going to be looking down the whole time.
That could be.
Because Toko is dumb. Believes in things that don't make sense. We still really haven't gotten that moment where they've, like, legitimately become friends. I'm still pretty iffy on that.
Alright, so we have...
Toko is the bad lady.
You know that over here there's an item.
Yes, there is.
Because we saw it when we came in.
It's probably just going to be another file. Time to throw Kamaru into the whirlpool.
Fuck. Come on. What the hell, game? Never been that difficult to pick up an item before. 6 cents! The manga.
It's a magical girl story about... What would this be about?
Well, okay, so according to... If we read the cover more carefully, the top left says, if you're not careful with my little sister's ... But if we read the cover, it's, if you are not careful with my little sister's 6 cents, the world may end.
Okay.
So I guess that's the full name. Oh, and actually, now that I read the actual caption on our screen, that's exactly what it says. So you must be very cautious in how you treat her. Wow, that's a very long... Just gonna stay... Anime names have stupidly long names.
Japan. Da, 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 da. This is a really weird first page. Is this like a trailer for the book?
I guess this is like the synopsis on the back of the book.
This book is so trashy they don't even want to open it. It's a bestseller?
No, this is the first...
Oh, she hates light novels. I never learned the definition of what a light novel is.
I don't quite know that the difference of light novels to manga are.
Is it like a translation thing? Is this like a translation from manga?
I don't know. I don't full. One of these days I'll go Google exactly what a light novel is, because I always get light novels and visual novels like mixed up in my head.
I thought light novels were like actual published on paper things.
Yeah, they are. It's just sometimes I end up hearing something's like an anime is adapted from a light novel. My brain goes, oh, it's a video game, and I'm like, that's not correct, because that's not what a light novel is. I'm thinking visual novel. Like these games, like the Danganronpa games themselves, are part visual novel.
Apparently, light novels are so shitty in this, in their opinion, that not even Kamaru reads them. You can grow into liking light novels. I think Kamaru has it backwards. I think Toko just hates like 80% of things.
Wow, Toko.
She is that fucking shallow.
And
She doesn't give that much of a shit.
Hey, I like some Victorian novels.
Yep, that's Kamara for you. It is very ironic that Kamaru is objectively the most boring character out of the lot, but she's readily becoming my favorite one. She is this fucking boring. But don't make fun of manga or I'll destroy you. I have read all the manga. I have bought from all the street vendors. I know all of them by first name.
don't mess with me.
She basically reads comic books all day. She's just a comic book nerd.
Yep. But she's not even a comic book nerd because she just likes doing the reading. She doesn't, like, care about what it actually is.
Yeah, apparently she reads all of it. I mean, you could argue that makes her the biggest nerd, right? If she has to read all of it, it's because she likes it all that much.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like she doesn't, like, give a shit about, like, the actual story. She just, like, does the reading itself. And then just, like, instantly forgets about it. She gets an allowance?
Apparently reads one manga a week. I don't think that's the like. So I assume that that's
Does
not
that mean like
a
a volume of manga?
Well, what's important? She's saying what's important is the quality, not the quantity. So in other words, she doesn't read a whole lot because she only reads one a week, which I don't know how much like a singular issue of manga costs because in America we don't really. If you buy manga in America, you have to kind of buy them by volume. So I don't really know how much buying them. It's probably only like $4 or $5 if I had to take a guess. Because I'm trying to think how much one comic book is nowadays. If I would go buy a singular comic book,
2 would
Like,
kill you. You're
it's just
not
the problem.
allowed.
I'm pretty sure most comic book sales have moved to digital now, where like you pay a subscription to like DC and you get to read everything DC makes, or you pay a subscription to Marvel. Because for a while I had a subscription to Marvel. You can fly through that shit rather quickly, so like I'm shocked if she only reads one a week.
Well, yeah,
Like,
if she's reading them by issue, aren't the issues like fucking 20 pages?
yeah. An American comic book, like and what single issue of Marvel is like 22 pages on average.
She doesn't really have a hobby then if she only reads one issue a week then.
Oh yeah, if she only reads one issue a week, I have no idea. But given one volume a week is still super slow, because I can read a whole volume of a manga in like under a half hour probably.
Well, yeah, because it's not really a book, it is a picture book, so you can just fly through it.
Right. I'm pretty sure, to put it in comparison, the Scott Pilgrim series, which is a series of graphic novels, I want to say that the thickness of like basically any of those novels is roughly the same as your average volume of manga, and I'm pretty sure I read the entire series once in a single sitting over the course of like an hour and a half or something, or like 2 hours maybe. That's like 7 of them.
I love how Toko bottom lines it there. It's like, this entire argument was pointless, I still don't like you. Always bringing it back to basics with you, isn't it? I am kind of surprised we haven't seen one of these stupid collectibles yet.
Well, like my brain's starting to think like we missed one and then it was like up on the ceiling or like in some stupid spot.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
I feel like a great spot to put it would have been like, see where it's black here? Like, I feel like putting it on the black on one of the two sides, but I looked on both sides now and there isn't one. But my brain says that would have been a good spot for one.
I mean, they've had a lot of good spots to pick from, but they just haven't picked them.
Not that we've noticed, at least.
Well, back to the grind.
Looks like we can get out if we climb that ladder.
Which one? We've gone, like, past 20 ladders. Oh yeah, I forgot Toko hated the sewers. But then again, Toko hates most things in general.
Here, Monokuma.
That was like a really weird animation because I thought I was like having accidental double vision looking at them.
Yeah, they were kind of paced and moving in the perfect way for that.
They were like in the perfect position and animation for doing that, because that's usually what happens when my brain, like, my eyes fuck up and I'm like accidentally looking at something with double vision.
My only thought is they didn't really hide any of them in the sewers, because I think when we got, because where we started today, I think was the beginning of the sewers.
Oh yeah, we're around on the streets at all today.
Yeah. But where we started today, I believe, was the very, very beginning of the sewer. So the two we found, I think we found them in the underground subway area, which is where the chapter started.
Yeah.
So my guess is maybe they just didn't put any of them in the sewer for some reason or another. Maybe because it's too open of a spot and there wasn't like a good spot.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, the fuck are we?
We're in the murder garden. Either that or this is how they're animating night. There's literally a noose and a skull on that tree.
And like blue blood, I assume, because the handprints on the gravestones, but also there's a ton of
Holy shit, Japan can afford the craziest tombstones ever. Look at these things.
Like, at least this place buried the bodies. Well, not that one behind us by the tree, but you know.
How do you coat an entire graveyard in paint? Look at it, it's all over the place.
You like the occult? No, just the guy you meet. No, he wasn't good at doing the occult.
Well, at least Toko admits that.
That's fair. He is a big idiot. And we met his mother.
His short-ass mom.
His presumable mother.
Someone was murdered in the graveyard. What is that on? Is that like just in the air?
It's just in the background.
Well, we found the one. We got one down.
Yeah. I wish I could still remember the order which we found them the first time.
Well, we haven't established the order just because we've only gone through it once.
Yeah, that's my sadness, is that I wish. My wish is that I could remember the order we found the first ones, because my brain says that we will always find them in the same order, so if we ever find them out of order.
I'm still confused about what the hell's going on in this graveyard.
I don't know, but we're already out of the graveyard, so...
So it never mattered in the beginning.
This is quite a colorful story. I'm sure some pretty girl designed it.
Oh, the fighter would design this.
Yeah, this does look how the fighter would probably design it. Good, I wanted more knockback. Well,
we're in pastel hard to look at land.
Yeah, it is a little difficult to look at.
It's all very pleasant. Oh, they even have COVID cardboard cutouts. There's a survivor just cowering in fear at the cardboard.
You could be like, head to the graveyard, head down, head across the way, find the very next ladder, you're in a safe space.
Why are all the adults, like, just dicks? At least Toko agrees with me that all the adults are not acting adult in any way. I don't want to survive, I just want to cower in the corner until I'm killed.
Who knows? Hey.
Ugh.
Well, we already saw that. It's not anything new.
I don't remember their necks being with a wire thing, but yeah, I mean, maybe.
Well, I mean, if the earlier guys got
They
turned
were
into
turned into
marionettes, then that
marionettes, yeah,
kind of
that's
has
true.
to happen.
Yeah, my guess is we're fighting the priest next.
Yeah, I would bet on it too.
Which is good. He's my least favorite of the kids.
He is pretty garbage, which is appropriate considering he's made of trash. Well, let's go to the docks. Well, what do you... Oh. Why is it a matte painting?
I don't know.
It's like two-dimensional.
Looks like we can just walk along the riverside.
Yeah, that's kind of how this works. Why are there faces on the doors?
Because kids painted a bunch of shit.
Efficiency.
Yeah, we definitely need to be efficient, not just survive.
Oh, did I not?
Kamaru fell into the river.
Wow, that's an instant game over for me.
Yep. Oh, they just immediately give you the lower difficulty option.
Not doing that, but wow, that's nuts. If I get knocked in the river, it's game over too.
Yep, even Chunsoft played Dark Souls.
To a tower.
You better get used to it, we have the power too.
Drop them in the river for efficiency.
You have to be constantly on the move.
Yep.
We're getting all these skill points we can't use.
Oh yeah, I should be looking at these skills. No, we actually have a bunch of points that we're not using, I'm pretty sure, that I need to look at.
Increases laser sight move speed. Decreases laser sight move speed.
Yeah, so this makes it so that it moves slower so that you can line it up maybe easier.
And Kamaru is the only one who's interested about it.
I'd rather have it move a little faster.
We need to get these bullets going or else we're gonna die.
I should be checking these shop windows.
I don't
my
know
brain
how
says
you-
that's where the next.
I don't know how you'd fucking see the collectibles considering how pastel colored everything is.
Right. Well, yeah, my thought says the sparkles might be in one of the storefront windows.
Oh god, we're going back to check.
Oh, I mean, just along this strip. Just gonna run.
Well, considering we're doing this, one interesting thing that Path of Radiance tried to do, and I emphasize tried to do, is that they tried to do a stealth mission.
Oh, interesting.
And as you could imagine, it fucked up pretty badly, because trying to do stealth in Fire Emblem just blatantly didn't work. Because the thing is that if you kill an enemy in stealth, they still alert. So you have to be outside of their entire range for the entire mission, otherwise they catch you. Which means that it's almost nearly fucking impossible to actually do the stealth. Here's a tutorial about 7 hours into the
projector
game.
TV built by
A video of a
children on
child
video of a
will...
child will appear, perhaps a child.
Okay. So
Okay,
it's,
so there's another thing you can use to lure enemies.
Why don't we give moving that a try?
Okay, so if you shoot it, it creates a hologram of the kid that's taunting, and then that.
Jeez, you're awfully excited. Calm down, woman.
Then I guess they're introducing that, and then that'll be the key to this puzzle. We'll be using that.
yeah, except it's mono-directional television.
I figured it out already. So
Yeah,
the
because it's
bomb
really
guy
easy.
sees it. Yeah, the bomb guy sees it and gets lured to it, and then when he explodes, he kills the other ones. Oh, what? I didn't look at what ammo I can use though.
It's just break and move.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if I had to use knockdown to kill him or break to kill him.
Here's the fairy tale.
Looks like they're hooked on that thing.
Looks like an annoying shot.
Oh, you did hit it. And you hit it again. You have won. You have won the video game.
If we get them all in one go, I get the little congratulations thing. Oh, that's interesting.
It's Monica as Sleeping Beauty.
It's Monica as Sleeping Beauty, yeah.
So they muzzled this place and then completely redesigned it.
Right.
That's very.
I'm looking to see if there's like sparkles next to her in any of these shots.
That's a weird amount of work. I don't know if they put one like in their mini games.
Yeah, I don't remember. My brain says there might have been one already we found, but also maybe not. So. The little puzzle rooms. Well, they do sometimes put items because here's an item right here. The Bomb Insider 2!
That got a sequel?
I remember the first Bomb Insider was just the dumbest premise I've ever heard.
It was really odd.
She's got a bomb inside of her, so she can't have sex. That was the whole premise. I was like, that's absolutely nuts. So she's in love with this guy and she wants to do him. But if she does, she dies because the bomb will go off or some shit. And I was like, what? If she quote unquote falls in love, nudge nudge wink wink.
The forceful Shota?
Apparently.
Okay. Yep, that's a thing.
After to bully her to keep the flames of passion away from the bomb. Instead, she's just becoming a masochist.
Oh, what?
What? What is? I don't even understand what that last page was saying.
The new girl? So this is happening to two people?
Yeah, so that name at the end, that person who saw her getting bullied, is the new girl.
Oh.
So that there was a girl who saw her getting bullied in the second one.
No, you shouldn't stick up for this story. This is the dumbest story.
Right?
A masterpiece of crap is still garbage. Why would Byakuya want to come here? Also, why would anyone want to come here?
You're right.
Well, yeah, the plaza was fine, but why would you want to be in here specifically?
I think she's referring to just the area in general, so like where they were walking along the waterfront, that kind of area.
I don't know. I think if you actually went there again, I think your eyes would like blaze out from all the bright colors.
I'm assuming they mean like if the city was like back to normal, it'd be a nice place.
Toko is terrible. To be fair, Kamaru's just doing the typical teenager-y thing.
Dude, what are you talking about? I do the sex all the time.
Yep, it's exactly that. That was a good line, though. Sure, she is. Why not?
Nothing.
I should say that because I'm Toko. She just admitted it anyway.
Well, she doesn't want to be labeled the proud slut, I guess.
You got me. You've destroyed my honor.
Views on sex are about a quarter of a century.
Okay. Your views on sex are older than you are.
I mean, Toko is a romance writer, so presumably
I don't
she's
know.
probably She's probably a pretty sex positive person. Is all I'm
Oh,
trying
that's
to
what you're
explain.
getting at.
I'm not saying she's had a lot of sex. I'm saying she's probably a pretty sex positive person.
Poor Kamaru. Well, to be fair, I mean, if she's supposed to be like a high school freshman and she's been locked in a box for 2 years.
Well, she would have been a middle schooler because Night Iggy's a high school freshman.
That's not okay. Why did you have to put that in?
Well, she said she turned them down, so she didn't date any of them.
I can see your aura because I'm half Lucario.
Oh god.
Huh?
She's saying she's gonna end up with some abusive guy who ends up with a bunch of gambling debts with like the mob. And, like, sells her off
okay.
to the mob to settle those debts. Making her feel bad.
That was just depressing.
Alright. Just gonna move on.
It was just depressing and unnecessary. Here's the single door that you're allowed to use because we designed our building wrong. And now you're on the roof.
Looking for sparkles. Looking for sparkles.
Oh my god, a chair! That's amazing! I've never... Don't walk into that Monokuma. Wearing a mustache? Hello, we're the Charlie Chaplin trio. What the
Can
fuck?
I like get him in one? I'm curious if I can get him with one go when they line up. If I can get him in one go with like knockback or something, like if they'll kill each other or something.
Well, let's get the
Try
bowling
it.
ball going.
Did it kill him? No, it didn't kill him. Lame.
They got pissed that you interrupted their barbershop trio. They weren't able to find a fourth person.
Well, another puzzle room, so.
There's an arcade machine over there.
I can see that, Toko. I'm not blind. Toko and her useless advice.
Alright, what do we got?
We've got a box.
We got.
There's a TV in front of it.
Oh, okay. So this time, instead of, and we have to do the same thing, but instead of
You're gonna
shooting
have-
it in the eye, I knock it across this hole so that it kills the armor ones from the other side.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your angle, like, perfect, otherwise you're gonna miss.
Yeah.
And this game has been really shitty about your angles.
Right.
I don't know what this is.
I think it's Cinderella, but with the fighter girl. Cause like she's in rags, and like Cinderella starts in rags, you know?
Oh yeah, it is Cinderella.
Yeah, dancing and then running away, but missing the shoe. Yeah, okay.
Because all the classic fairy tales are German.
Well, let's just angle them like that.
You might have gotten them.
Did I get all of them?
I think you did.
Yeah, okay, I did. Oh, but I got spotted, I think. So it considers me.
You definitely got spotted.
Because if you don't do it perfect, you get the. Oh, hey, the Prince Charming's the hero boy.
Well, too bad that he got killed.
Yeah, the fairy godmother. I'm surprised the fairy godmother isn't like
One of the characters.
Yeah, I'm surprised the fairy godmother isn't like Monica or something.
Well, Monica's too busy being sleepy.
Wait, that's weird.
Servant is putting on her
get
shoes.
I get it. So he's the prince, and he sent his servant to go find who the shoe belongs to, and so that's why it's servant. Okay. I was like, wait, why is that not him over here?
'Cause servant.
Is there any sparkles in here? I don't think I saw any, but look around, I guess.
We just really gotta take in this fairy tale.
No, I'm looking for Sparkles. Eventually, we'll find one in a really like niche and difficult spot, and then you'll realize that they can be hidden in more difficult areas.
Hey, you found an item.
Yeah, we'll grab that. It's probably a license. Nope.
Memoirs of Jotaro. Oh, it's
The
Memoirs of
Diary
the
of-
Priest.
Yeah.
Yep, those were some sentences. Apparently, his book is titled "Beware of Raw Depression."
Apparently. People who make pretty or cute things have bad attitudes. Interesting.
Yeah, this is definitely that guy's diary.
Yeah, he's doing that thing where he like breaks tangent and says something really random every other line, and it's the dumbest quirk.
Somehow the files of Resident Evil are infinitely better than this.
I mean, the files here are written by fucked up children in comparison to.
The fucked up people of Resident Evil.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like fucked up children are gonna write weirder and more wild and absolute nuts shit than like a mad scientist.
I thought the first thing. Oh, there's a guy who just got drowned.
Apparently, yeah.
That's pretty odd.
That would have been a good spot to put the Sparkles like right on his legs or something.
Well, considering they put Sparkles in midair the last time.
They've always been kind of just in midair.
I thought they were usually put on walls at least.
No, they're in walls or like aligned with walls, but
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be one here because this is a transition to another level.
yeah.
So
Also a cutscene.
Toa Tower. It's amazingly huge once you see it close up.
It was huge, like, from the horizon, though.
It's as if I'm being looked down on. Makes me all tingly.
Just as I thought.
Huh?
You are definitely a strange one.
You could probably be a little bit more specific than that, Kamaru. It's Jotaro Land.
Oh, you found me.
Wait,
I
what?
put so much work into this disguise, though.
Oh
It's
shit, he
disguise.
surrounded us already.
His disguise was him standing behind a cardboard cutout for taking photos.
I am such a coward. So cowardly, I have to resort to superior numbers just to beat up girls. Do you hate me now?
Did he just say beat up girls?
You say
Beat
you
up
hate me.
girls.
I'll
Oh.
turn you into a splendid diorama.
What the fuck is Jotaro's
I'll
deal?
put every bit of my skill into it.
Well, they got defeated, I guess. Wait, I thought they got jumped on.
But before you do, let's do something about these Monokumas first.
There's a siren one in the back that you're gonna have to deal with.
I'm pretty sure I just did the attack to kill all of them.
Well, you
Oh,
got
no.
one of them. And then the other one exploded.
No. Better not be dead without realizing.
Oh, it was A. A is the attack that kills all of them.
Now I will use the rain to kill you.
Y is the attack that kills a singular one. A is the attack that kills all of them.
Well, you already complained about this earlier.
But more spawned. Like,
Until I see my parents in Makoto, I can't die yet.
Well, you're also the protagonist of this game, so you're not going
Not
to
a
die,
plan.
period. No, we need to do it fast.
Where's the dance one? I saw a dance one.
He's in the background because he's too busy dancing.
I don't know if that's gonna get both of them.
Eh.
I did.
Surprisingly, it did.
Just a little more.
Oh, you know what's a neat thing that I see here that I can use to kill them?
The car?
Yeah.
Don't
Ow!
let your guard down.
Got hit.
Did he just, like, slap you in the butt?
Oh, I got one. Hey, that one right there got me. Oh, there's a lot of them here.
I mean, there's 8 of them. I mean, to be fair, you have 3 HP, so maybe that's a fair fight.
I have 4 HP. I got hit.
Yeah, but you got 3 now. This is like the first, like, legit combat section they put in the game.
Ow, fucking... How do you dodge these?
Well, you do a dodge roll because every game is Dark Souls.
There's no more, right? That's all of them? Looks like that gross-looking brat is gone too. Must have gotten away and all the...
So what was his plan?
He better
To ambush us with a bunch of Monokumas and kill us.
And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna go inside and summon my giant Monokuma.
Yeah, and then he ran inside, and where he's gonna summon the boss fight.
Don't you think this was that white Monokuma's trap?
Well, at least we're gonna get done with another chapter. Unless we have to walk up like 20 floors.
Yeah, my guess is we have to get to that top of the tower.
Anyway, this is definitely dangerous.
But it might not be, it's not gonna be like actually 20 floors. It's probably gonna be a lot shorter than that, but...
There's no place to go even if we turn back. And I don't know what else to do.
You guys can go to that radio building they were talking about.
The only thing we can do is move forward.
A pessimistic optimist.
But why do you look like you don't want to do this?
She hates heights.
I mean, you don't look like you want to go to Toa Tower.
I'm worried that Byakuya is there and he's dead.
It's not like that. You're just thinking too much.
I hope so.
My guess is she doesn't want to get in contact with, the Future Foundation.
Because they're gonna unassign her from this case.
Website for more info.
For one reason or another.
We haven't heard of you before. What the hell are you even... Why are you on this channel, Toko? How'd you get this number? I stole it from my master.
My thought is maybe behind one of the cars is there something or...
I mean, that's a
In the
good enough
spawner?
hiding place. I mean, there's one other car you haven't hit yet.
Can I get back here?
No.
No.
Unless you want to try
Oh, crap.
boundary breaking.
There is that car I haven't hit.
All cars are designed to run directly into walls.
Alright, well inside we go, I guess.
Yo, we're here. Where the fuck are you?
Was this place a sightseeing spot? It's usually the country bumpkins who visit towers like this.
I thought this was like a corporate office.
That will make you a lot of enemies fast. Anyway, we gotta try to communicate from a high place to get above the jamming waves, right? So let's.
Which, again, is not how jamming works, but sure.
I have no idea how jamming radio waves. I don't know if you can get higher than radio waves to get way out of radio interference and that. This would be a good spot, putting the sparkles in there. It's a pretty big room.
Yeah, it's a huge circle.
Run around all
Found an
this.
item, though.
It's probably items sitting around like here.
Hey, it's Hiroko's ID. Oh, she was a nurse?
Tyrannosaurus.
Lure it out with a picture of her son. I wonder how how she's gonna react when we show her her own ID. This is your card! Oh no! I don't know, it seems climactic already.
Oh, they have like aquariums?
Maybe? It is
The big Monokuma statue's got a fish in its mouth. Yeah, look, it's got like aquariums or something.
It's time to rob the pachinko machines as usual.
To make up for resources lost.
Do we have to solve another stupid riddle at this info? No way, you're a shop. We have 1,700 to use.
I guess we'll just max that out. Go with how fast it grows.
You have no more money.
Because there's well, I mean, but there's still a lot of skills, so that means I bought all the skills that they have right now.
There's another
There's an item over there.
And Kamaru unfortunately can't jump, so we can't get over there.
I can get to the item though.
Your classic workaholism. Wait, that was it?
That was all that one was. There wasn't more pages of that one.
That guy died really fast. Aren't you gonna pick up that item?
What I did. That was.
No, the other one.
What other one?
It's under the cutesy sign.
Oh, damn. Good eye. I missed that.
Apparently this tower is also a radio tower. Why does Ibarra sound familiar? Well, let's get up there.
Oh, I think that might be.
Are you seriously gonna climb all those stairs without trying the?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're
Well,
gonna
why
have to
don't
climb
you
the
try
stairs
the
anyway.
elevator?
But the game wants me to go try the elevator before I go over there. I was just running over there to look for stuff. I was gonna go to the elevator first, but I thought I could still walk over there.
Well, you probably can. They're not gonna trigger that again.
Yes, they will. I promise you. I've played enough video games that I feel like it almost certainly will. I'm gonna go to this side though and look around.
Oh, we couldn't even walk around because there's another fucking item under this giant statue.
Behind this giant fucking statue. All right. But keep an eye out for sparkles too. This is what I hate about you, Demon Chan.
Okay. Cockroach Chan?
Cockroach Chan. Huh. I think that's all the items. I didn't see any sparkles.
That was a lot of items, though. We found like 3 files in this one room.
4. We found the license, that very short note, and then 2 other notes.
It's not. Look, a card reader.
Oh, of course, it's a fucking card reader. God fucking damn it.
It's a video game. It's always a card reader.
Here. If that's the case, then let's just give up and head back.
No, there's an entire there's also stairs.
We'll just have to climb the stairs.
Are you serious? You want to walk all the way up there? How many?
I mean, it's not that ridiculous. It's probably only like 20 floors.
Jeez.
All right.
I think I liked you better when you were
Cue,
all the time.
cue Snake Eater. Let's go. Climbing a bunch of stairs.
Will there be more?
Well, yeah, if it's just like literally 20 flights of stairs, but they're obviously gonna have content on the other floors.
You say that, but Final Fantasy VII literally has an option. You can take the elevator, but you end up getting into a bunch of fights. Or one of the characters suggests taking the staircase and being stealthy. And if you take the staircase, all you get is like 5 straight minutes of. Oh, hold on, we're fighting a cutscene.
Also, we're gonna have to play a Mario Party game to actually get up there. Hello, I'm Pac-Man.
The
No,
ball
that's-
Monica.
No, that's Pac-Man.
Something popped out again.
It spits pies?
Who the hell made all these things?
The conspiracy? The leader of the conspiracy, I can never remember her stupid name.
Monica?
No,
Or-
Fuyu something?
Oh,
It starts with
gotcha.
F or H.
Why am I spacing on her name? I should know this. Junko Enoshima starts with a J. Junko,
Yep.
the main villain of the series. Yeah, Junko Enoshima.
See,
But yeah, in Final Fantasy VII, there's a part where you can
You-
run upstairs and
you went out
essentially just
one.
get Barrett and them bitching for like the entire time.
We can't move on like.
Oh no, they put up a security fence.
Time for sure.
She really doesn't want to be here.
I told you, I'm not.
No, just climb on my shoulders. Like that last time we did this.
Yeah, but how are you gonna? Oh yeah, because yeah, you could throw.
Remind me of
You could get one of them on top of the fence, and then she could grab the arms of the other one and pull her up. Yeah, that would work.
Ceiling is a fish tank? Amazing.
Oh, the ceiling's a fish tank.
Swimming around.
Sure, why not? That seems like the most inconvenient bullshit ever. It's like a ceiling fish tank.
Hat sidestepping me.
I'm surprised they would allow you to lower the difficulty because it seems like it's already on the ground enough as it is. Can we walk through these neon doors?
We can walk through all the yellow range. Yeah, the doors with the yellow on them.
Here's the black and white room that we have for some reason.
Oh, weird.
We forgot to color this room.
It's all MC Escher. Cause like, look at the stairs.
Well, that room is. We can't even go anywhere.
Oh, another sock thing. Don't say that.
Well, yeah, because your socks.
So weird. the sock pieces of paper are definitely the weirdest ones. This feels like a room where they'd fucking put sparkles. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm not
Look
seeing
over
any
there.
of them.
I don't either. Damn, God, where are they? Did I miss them? Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. 'Cause having exactly 5 and like knowing the exact number that there are to find per chapter makes it all the more irritating that I want to make me want to find them.
Well, we got another 20 floors to find them, and also there's a puzzle room.
Yeah, there's a puzzle room that we're gonna go into. And there's some sort of sound.
All the puzzles are murder.
Better if we turn back.
That was pretty sneaky.
On you.
Oh, you wanted to target the one that was standing? Oh, I don't get you, dude. You hit that. You hit that one instead. There's also an item at the end.
Yeah, at the end, yeah. Okay, that's just down below where we were before.
Well, yeah.
Foundation.
Apparently this guy wrote this letter and then just tore it up and put it all over the place.
He just left random bits of it different places.
Because all the best letters in the world are ones that are impossible to find.
It's that arcade machine again. Let's get a move on.
Even Kamaru is getting fucking bored of all these stupid puzzles.
If we can roll that round thing, I think we can get all of them at once.
Oh yeah, it's just bowling.
Alright, you get behind it and then you knock back it all the way through. Yeah, I see.
Yep. It's as easy as pie. Yeah, I get it. You don't have to explain this. I got it. Oh, apparently they explode. They explode at some random point.
You can essentially turn them into the cars.
Use dance on them.
Okay, so there's an instance they can be doing something where they can't be blown back, and already got noticed.
Well, so much for the challenge.
Still gone. So it's just I got noticed.
Oh, whatever. I deserve a prize for that.
Anything in this room?
I haven't seen any sparkles, so that's why I haven't been pointing them out.
I see the paint cans. And now given it's I think it's the yellow paint cans that mean there's something invisible written on the walls.
Oh yeah. So there's nothing invisible here.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Wow.
Welcome back to Monochromatic Land.
I thought I could get forward enough in time.
Well, you have 3 more HP to lose, so you're fine. Someone got impaled on a statue.
Mannequins of Monokumas? Did the children do this too?
We're gonna have to
Can I
break
get
in
back
there. Yeah, no, I kinda doubt it.
Yeah, okay, I figured that wasn't gonna do anything.
That one's not on a stand, so that one's probably gonna come to life.
Which one's not on a stand?
The second to the left.
You're right.
Oh, 2 of them aren't on stands.
Oh,
You also can't shoot them.
interested. Yeah, I can't shoot through that space.
There's nothing for you. Don't come to our barricade. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's one. It's on the back of his head. Alright, one more after this, and we've got them all. Oh, man, fuck, we must have missed one. She definitely would be the last one, if you get them in order.
Nah, the sage is the last one. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Whoop, shit. I see the yellow paint again, this time.
I think you should focus on the combat first.
Nonsense.
Well, at least we're going to be getting to the boss fight soon if they ran out of collectibles. Yeah, they're just gushing about the thing we already know.
Fuck. I tried getting over to the side in time. Oh my god.
Well, you got him, don't worry
I hate
about
how
it.
close range that is on that.
Close range and instant explosive.
Or they explode really fast, yeah.
Hello, we've cornered the market on space. Would you like some space? Would you like to jump into the murder pit? Would you like to buy a corpse? They're all the rage this summer.
I'm holding out hope. Okay, so I can go down there, or I can go up here. What's
Well, up here is a. I thought it
door.
was gonna be a dead end, but apparently not. Well, you got the green corridor or the yellow door.
Well, let's look at the green corridor first, because I feel like the door feels more like the obvious where you need to go next. You have like a map.
Yeah, we always have a map. It doesn't tell you where to go though.
Oh, it says next, and it's flashing over the yellow door.
Oh, we did get back there.
And you were right.
And you're gonna try and kill him with detect. You're gonna have to juke around them because you got one heart ball.
Stop sidestepping!
Never. I'm gonna get over there. Damn it, I was so close. Hey, now you have to kill my 3 friends. And they're covered in donuts.
One of you guys drop a heart, it'd be really nice.
No, it was payday today, so.
Already got money instead.
Saving God?
Yeah, that ability is called Saving God.
It's a very Christian book.
What does Saving God do?
Despair times yellow range increases. What?
Well, the spare time is the spare time is the thing where I play as what's her face, Genocide. So my guess is it drains slower, or it fills faster. I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, better be worth it because you spent 5 points on it.
Yeah, it takes 5 points of my quits.
I mean, it's probably a good thing that we're doing this as much as possible, considering our next project is currently a disaster.
What's our next project?
The second disc of Parasite Eve 2. We still gotta worry about.
Okay, so if you wait for them to line up, you can get them all in one go.
They're really studying the shit out of that wall. Well, you got them. And you gotta level up for it. And now here's a dead guy. You might have to run across the whole fucking thing to get to that item.
Which is where I have to go anyway.
Well, never mind. Who the fuck designs a building like this?
I should run and grab that money before it disappears.
We definitely need that 37 coins.
I mean, it's money I don't have to make later.
I know how the economy works. Hopefully we can get to this boss fight soon, because I'd like to get this done before we have to call it.
Same. Let's see what's in the boys' bathroom.
A bunch of boy corpses. Is this a bathroom?
Yeah, it was labeled the men's bathroom outside.
Yeah, but it looks like a... Oh, I guess those might be bathrooms?
They have a bunch of... It's like a locker room, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I was
You're right.
like, is this like a shoe room?
Let's see.
Oh, that's a nose.
No idea who this is related to.
How the fuck has this person been in an idol group?
Oh, they're in an idol group? My guess is they're related to what's her face from the idol girl from the first game. Then they're a member of her group. So my guess.
You gotta remember to steal from the pachinko machine. Oh wait, I think you did. Is that why? Yeah, that's why it's got the circle on it.
Got that circle over it. Wait, now I need girls. Give me a heart, please.
Hey, there it is.
Thank you.
Spiritual Detective
Nokopi and the Ghost of the Dragon Palace.
Sure. Yeah, because all the Japanese schools have a paranormal detective club.
Be the ghost of fish.
I wonder if Japan is ever going to realize that the 4 thing is a Japanese thing and, like, the West doesn't understand what that means.
There's that thing with the number 4.
Yeah, because 4 is the unlucky number in Japan.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
How have you not realized that?
I don't know, nothing I watched brings up the number 4 a million times. I don't think I've ever really paid attention to anything that brings up the number 4 a million times.
For some reason, it's called the Hesitation series.
Which reminds me,
When did she say that? Oh, it's because she was bullshitting.
what?
Well, yeah, obviously. And it turned out to be Makoto who was hiding in the closet. Yeah, you know those burglars who just break into people's houses and stare at their kids.
Our teacher broke into our house because he was perving on her, is what I'm hearing.
I'm sure.
My real teacher would obviously never do that, so it must have been his ghost, even though he was alive.
Well, he was astrally projecting himself at her for some reason. I learned extra dimensional powers just to
When I went back to
stare
school, I
at
found out he
children.
mysteriously quit.
Could it be?
Yep. I burgle houses by staring at children.
I mean, it's some weird pervert thing.
This is a very complicated crime. There has to be a turnaround in their, like, friendship at some point. Because Toko is still being really shitty about it.
He's still being mean. You're kind of correct. They have their moments, but then it goes back to being mean.
She's having more moments of being shitty in this episode.
Yeah, in this episode, I hands down agree that a lot of the times she's being a lot more mean than other times.
Let's go back and spend time with Kaiji, who actually likes people.
Calm down. If we fall from here, we
What are you talking? No one said anything.
Why don't you calm down?
Yeah, the thing is, she needs to calm down, and then.
Well,
here
now
comes
Monokuma droids. How about that? Oh, yeah, they'll just phase through the ground, you know?
Oh, there's one coming from behind us, too.
Yep, classic ambush.
Got him.
Quick shooting Tex, lady.
Grab the item. Children's Paradise Preamble.
It's a book. Yep, no one has to clean up a city, ever. It's just going to be terrible all the time. It's gonna be a society built on suicide.
Yep. Be nice to everybody, and if you grow up, kill yourself. I feel like most of them won't grow up, though, in this reality. I feel like a lot of them will starve out before that.
Well, they are gonna literally eat themselves alive, considering they're dealing with children of the apocalypse. Like, if they make one wrong step, then literally,
Oh,
like,
here's one of the
the
kids
the
giving us
monster
the
children
thing.
are gonna kill them. Okay, so what's the game here?
There's only one real key. Will you be able to find the real one?
There's gotta be more to it than that.
I mean, that's all she's giving us, but my guess is...
Oh, damn it, we're double locked.
It's oh, jeez. So once again, we have to play along with these little
Yeah, but once again, when we do it, we'll,
It's probably a good idea to use detect around here.
Yeah, I figured as such, but thank you. So there's a bunch of items
Oh, is it
around, but
that
they're
one?
likely...
The one oh, never mind. They're all doing that.
They all sparkle like normal items.
Yeah, but they were, like, really sparkling.
Okay, through 3 hoops is the key.
Okay. That's a clue. Is it that one?
That one. It's that one all the way back there, because I can see it through 3 hoops.
Let's get it.
I'm trying to see if any of the other hoops line up to make 3. My guess is it's this one.
Now we can open the door.
Wow, that was a riddle. We solved it in 40 seconds.
Let's hurry and get outside.
This game's kind of dumb.
That was a really easy one, yeah. It would have been more tricky if I had to look around the room a bit more to find where the 3 lit up, like lined up.
We're finally out. I wonder how much longer to the top.
What? Did
I kind of want to know.
Why did you just walk back in?
Well, because if I was the game, I would have hit a normal item amongst all the fucking fake keys.
Nah.
And then, like, if you come back, there'll just be one shiny spot. and
Oh
it'll
no,
be the
we
item.
no, we would have figured that out as quickly because of the yellow paint clue.
Yeah, so I shined the light, I saw the yellow paint kinds, shined the light where the yellow paint lines are, saw the line through the 3 things. Those 2 are real. Or that one's
They
real.
have an item.
Oh, they have stands. They have stands.
Huh. Weird.
Nope, it's his 3rd letter.
Now he's just saying the same thing.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
So the next boss fight is going to be bag based. Oh, someone else has an alter ego? And also
Yeah,
a
we
big
have
hat?
some other new person we're meeting.
Hello, I'm Chihiro's father.
You're right, this person's probably related to Chihiro.
Toko died. How do you fuck up that badly?
Wait a sec. You're not a...
Are you Chihiro's older brother?
Yes, I'm thinking older brother.
Don't shoot. I swear I won't hurt you guys.
I wonder if he's the employee who's been leaving all the notes.
He doesn't seem that fucked up though. Also, Toko apparently isn't hurt.
It's suspicious.
Yeah,
And-
you're typing in a stairwell, which is really weird.
Hiding. I figured the kids wouldn't find me here.
This is a weird hide spot, like right in the top of the staircase.
Like, the only person who's been good at hiding in this whole game has been Shirakuma.
This? I picked it up at the city's electronics store.
What are
Hey,
you
so
doing with it?
He raided
I
a
thought I
electronics
might be able
store.
to remove the wristband using this, so I was trying to program something.
Wait, did you say wristband?
So he's got a wristband too.
Yeah, this.
It's just in
See,
my shirt.
This is the crazy twist where, like, if this
Yeah.
person's related to Chihiro, this person's actually a girl in men's clothing or
Oh,
something.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was like, that would be kind of a funny thing if
But-
they did that. I don't think they're going to, but
Yeah, but it's like they didn't do it because he just straight sounds like a man.
Put this on me.
yeah, there's no
So they
ambiguous.
can't even do it. Now he's just worried.
To remove it, but as you can see, that didn't work.
I knew it.
I wonder what this guy's angle is.
That wristband. Then
Yeah, is the one that you're wearing.
this cruel game? I see. I'm sorry.
Is now really the time for that?
You're
in the same boat, right?
But if I had just figured out how to get this off, I could have helped you too.
It's almost like I'm incompetent at everything.
You can't leave the city.
Yes, we know. We watched what's his fuck try to swim.
As long as we can't remove this wristband, we can't be saved.
It's going to be all right.
I'm Byakuya's incompetent younger brother.
What makes you say that?
We're going to ask Future Foundation for help removing the bands. We came here to call them.
You have a radio, buddy?
What do you mean?
Oh, you want the details? There's a special radio all over the city that's raspberry, and we use this thing.
That's raspberry.
Kamara, you are not that stupid.
Wow, you suck.
Yes.
The jammer. If we get to the top of this tower, we might.
How does he know about that?
You actually understood that?
But all the way up the stairs. That's
Yeah, it's almost like someone collapsed all the stairs.
Won't move. We don't have a card.
I have a card because I'm an employee.
Elevator security card?
Do you have it?
Sorry. It's not that.
Monokuma stole it.
I can't really speak freely. Well, maybe.
What do you mean you can't speak freely?
Damn it!
If you want to move the elevator, well, I might be able to do it.
I might be able to rewire the elevator.
Security before, so I figured I might be able to get around.
Is he supposed to be some sort of, like, half-baked hacker?
I believe someone we just met.
He's worked security, so my guess is he works in cybersecurity.
I mean, I'm saying all this, but I can't even figure out.
How old is this guy supposed to be, like 25?
My guess is that he's like my age, so or our age, so like 27, 28.
That's not true. Please, we need your help. I beg you, please help us, mister.
Huh? Well, okay, I'll try.
Yes.
I'll use my stupid haircut to do it.
Seriously?
Are we seriously not gonna get this guy's name, or are we just gonna call him Guy?
Don't you have to go back down?
Well,
Stripe Man?
climbing up more stairs, right?
Shut up! I don't want you cheering me up.
I hope we have a shortcut, because I really don't want to walk through those 3 floors again. And by that I mean watch you do it.
I just want to see. Okay, so the stairs are broken. Gotcha.
Yeah, they were broken at the top, but they put an invisible wall at the bottom.
Monokumas, be careful.
I swear to Christ, there better be a fucking ladder somewhere.
Oh, there's a bomb one. Oh, he's propped there so I can blow up the wall.
Hopefully it
Does that
does
wall
work.
blow it up?
Oh, it does.
Now we can use the stairs.
Now we have a shortcut.
Woo! Now do it again. That would explain all the security fences.
I've never seen technology like that.
Well, apparently the Future Foundation are the only ones who have access.
It really makes you feel despair.
Ugh. He's doing the fucking,
You guys are so amazing. Fighting against the Monokumas like that.
He's doing the Nagito thing.
I don't think this was here before, but maybe it was.
It's a note from Guy.
You're right.
What?
I mean, eventually the apocalypse was going to come to Utopia Town. So it's your fault that everything fell apart? Oh, so yeah, you were literally right.
Yes?
You're right.
Which reminds me,
I needed to test my skills as a 20-something.
Also,
Really? We have to fight against the concept of despair. Just like the war on terror.
Remember that the organization is called Ultimate Despair. Remember that the organization that caused the end of the world is called Ultimate Despair. So I'm sure when he's despair, he means the organization, not the concept.
We call it War on Terror 2.
Basically.
This time it's real.
No.
Well, yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be happening, Kamaru, you dumb lady.
All right.
Yeah, we have to contact Future Foundation no matter what. ... So there's an issue with her and wanting to contact Future Foundation.
Well, yeah, there was an issue before we even got here.
Alright, well, let's save. 'Cause now we're probably gonna go fight the boss.
Is it just gonna show up in the parking lot?
Might as well spend my money.
Well, you did somehow make $1,400.
Sold.
I should have got another thing of battery efficiency. Oh well.
Well, you'll remember for next time.
I'll save it for next time.
Abilities are purchased. We know what we're doing. Okay, now smash his face into the keypad.
Expected of Towa City. They're using the new place is gonna be tough.
Why is this guy such a wiener?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Who we presume to be his sibling, also wasn't very brave once upon a time. So
Yeah, I guess that's true. My family used to think I was pretty unreliable too.
And yet somehow I came here to test my skills, even though I knew I was unreliable the whole time.
You're right.
I'm just a guy who's glad to waste everyone's time.
I'm still surprised they haven't given us his name yet.
Maybe he's gonna be like related to a bad guy. He's gonna be like, I'm ashamed of my
It might
family.
take a little while, but with this, I might be able to do it somehow.
No, he's 100% related to
No need to
Shihiro.
rush. Nothing really dangerous is happening right now. Are you done yet? Please hurry!
I just started, lady. Shut up.
Shoot them and kill them before they harm him.
There's also only 2 of them.
Gotta deal with them somehow.
Well, now there's 3 of them.
We're done for if they surround us. Keep your distance and fight.
But we have to protect him.
Did they get, like, more detailed?
Might have.
Are you done yet?
Wait, just a bit more.
All right.
I got them all.
That was really quick if you only needed to kill 5 of them.
3.
That was the last one, right?
I only killed 3. I just jumped
I'm almost
between
done
them
with
multiple
mine,
times. It took multiple what would be for normal ones one shots to get
Well,
them. So.
Well, now we just need to wait for it to come down 20 floors.
All the way to the top, right?
That's right.
How do you know something's not going to be in the
I really need to
elevator?
Thank you guys. Thanks to you 2 girls, I'm finally starting to see hope. If the connection works
Is he
well-
gonna
In other
steal?
words,
Is he
He's
gonna
about
break
to
in?
die right now.
And when that happens, we're saved. We're finally saved.
He's gonna die right now.
What?
He's
Someone just
gonna die right now.
It's gonna be all right. Just a little bit more. Let's keep it up and.
Well-
I was like, the way he's talking, he's gonna die right now.
And you got this sarcastic child. They're powering up, and also they've got.
A dodge? Can I only get them during a certain moment? Ow! What? How do I?
Maybe use a different bullet. Oh, that'll do it.
Well, there must be a moment when I can hit them because I hit. I'm not sure when they dodge and when they don't dodge, but
Well, guy's dead.
I'm
And also we get some Danganronpa music.
as I thought. I really am. I didn't mean to make you guys go it alone, but
Well, it's not like you could have seen that coming, dude. It's not your fault.
You'll be saved for sure.
I still find it crazy that he's gonna die. We didn't even get his name.
We're probably gonna pick up his ID or something. There's no way this guy's gonna not
he's
have
gonna
a
have
name.
he's gonna have an ID that we find. I have a
Wait,
child,
you have a
guys
kid?
are all around the same age. So he's Chihiro's dad, apparently.
Got separated and
Why are all the parents in this story so short? And also young. We all had children when we were 16.
I wasn't able to say just one last time.
My name is Steve.
There's no point in staying here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. Also, you don't know that guy. You've literally known him for like 10 minutes. He had a diary on him?
Apparently.
And he also had a family photo?
What a cute girl.
It's gonna be Chihiro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on. I knew it. That was too obvious.
He was probably worried about his family.
Oh no, that 20-year-old dad.
I hope his child is doing well at least.
Nah, he's dead too.
His child was crucified on a weight rack.
Hey, Amaru.
Yeah.
Also, he was killed by a bike gangster.
Separated from my family. So
Legend.
I'm just going to sit here. This man's
But the AI that they made is literally everywhere in this series after the first game. So
Well, yeah, but that
I
doesn't-
wouldn't be surprised if that shows up eventually. But it's like a way of
Yeah, but
in
that
a
doesn't really
way, as a
count.
predecessor. No, I'm not saying Chihiro's alive. I'm saying
let's go.
there's like a piece of Chihiro that's alive, if that makes
As long as
sense.
Future Foundation comes, we
It 20% counts.
are going to be saved.
I wouldn't even say it's 20% Chihiro. I'd say it's like 10%, but
Yeah, the comment was
there's
way
a legacy.
the comment was way too obvious. It's like we designed a female character, called him male, and then there you go. Because Kamaru doesn't know. She just picked up a picture and was like, "That's my first idea." Looking at it.
Yeah, I mean anybody's first glance at Chihiro.
Hey, Amaru. Got a second?
What?
I want to become friends now.
About future.
She wants to confide in some, at least.
What?
Well, that already stopped happening. Like, we immediately got on the elevator, and 2 seconds later, there's a
We're
problem.
trapped in an elevator, so we might as well sit here and have a heart-to-heart.
Let's just force open. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely 2 100-pound women are going to be able to force open an elevator. Wait, they did?
Well, I mean,
Who
give
the
me
hell
a
puts a
heart. I swear
pachinko
to
machine
God,
on an
I have a heart.
elevator? Monokumas don't even know what they're doing. Oh, how the fuck did you two manage that?
I mean, once you apply enough pressure, the automatic system kicks in, I think.
Oh, it's the arena. It's just outside the what?
Hey,
Oh, it is Jotaro.
you guys run here. Did you think you could escape if you went somewhere?
This is actually perfect if we can defeat it in a normal time frame.
I mean, the last one didn't take that long.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a threat.
The more you run from me, the closer you.
It was like they're like Legend of Zelda bosses, where you have to like figure out the gimmick, and then once you get the gimmick, you can do it.
It's probably gonna be like some sort of puppetry boss or something. Like,
Yeah.
I would imagine it's
The
gonna be
first-
some fucked up
The
corpse.
first one was Super Fighting Robot. It was like we fought a Voltron or a. I felt it was more probably a reference to
Power Rangers?
no
Oh, Gundam.
no Gurren Lagann, because I had the whole drill thing, and like there's the whole drill thing in Gurren Lagann.
Eh?
Because Gurren Lagann has the mech, and then it's with this drill, I'll pierce the heavens, yada yada yada.
The drill that'll pierce the heavens.
Yeah, that's a line from Gurren Lagann.
It
The best
sounds
line from
pretty
Gurren
dumb.
Lagann though is if you can't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you.
I do remember hearing that line, but I don't remember where.
It's from Gurren Lagann. I mean, it's probably used in other things too. But like, if you can't believe in yourself, like
I think it was in a game at some point.
Yeah, but Gurren Lagann at the very start, the main character doesn't have much doesn't have very good self-esteem. But there's like this older brother, like friend character.
No, it was definitely in some sort of TV show. Now
who tells him, hey, if you can't believe in yourself, believe in me, because I believe in you.
When adults look at things they truly hate, their eyes are not weak like that. I know it. I've seen those eyes since.
Okay, so apparently every adult that's met this kid has hated him. Or at least he thinks they have.
Some trauma or something. Well, not that it matters. I'm just.
Why would Toga be curious about this stupid asshole?
No, you can't see anything but that. If you see my face, your eyeballs are gonna rot.
Is he like covered in pimples somehow?
No, my guess is burns.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that makes way more sense. I thought it was gonna be comical.
You're wrong. It's the truth.
No, if there's a comical twist to how his face looks, is that there's nothing wrong with his face. Like, that's gonna be the comical twist. He thinks there's something wrong with his face because of something that was said to him by the abusive adults.
Also, somehow under his apron, he's wearing a suit and tie.
Yeah, you noticed that before.
It's really weird for this character to be, like, properly dressed.
If they don't, then why did she force me to wear this mask? I'm assuming maybe Monica forced him to wear the mask, but maybe someone else.
Monica, his mom, he hates the mask.
Every single day.
Okay, every single day implies that this predates Monica, so.
I'm just that horrible. I'm just so.
Okay, so I think we kind of got a grip on the general thing that happened to him. Everyone hated this kid.
Just got really twisted because the doctor pulled too hard when I was, and then my skin pores got all crushed and my hair got ripped and my
I don't think skin pores could do that.
ears are just barely sticking to my face like meatloaf thrown up onto a wall. And my lips are inside out, and my gums.
We can already see that some of the things he's saying is wrong.
Gum. Yeah.
And my nose is just a shriveled little lump of meat.
Also, his head is straight.
Horrible. That's why she was ashamed to.
Why have all these kids just been locked in closets?
You don't look like other kids. That must be what she was talking about.
So that seems to be a quote.
It is a quote.
So maybe he does have something.
Is he actually gonna do it, or is it after the fight?
My guess is after the fight we're gonna see it, because he doesn't want to remove the mask.
Jeez, I just mentioned the subject.
He goes off the handle on literally everything.
You basically just want revenge against the adults who made you.
I love how Toko is like instantly sussed this out, and she's just calling it out because it's so fucking obvious.
Oh, I see. You're just mistaken. It's not something cheap and silly like that. We just want to change the world. That's all. We don't really have to understand. Demons aren't needed in our world.
It looks like he has a symbol in his eyes too, but you can't see it.
Fight. We're gonna make a kick.
Why are they booing him?
Why are you all booing?
Like every like 3 cutscenes, you say exactly what the game's gonna say.
Unforgivable. No matter what kind of reason you have, whether you're an adult.
Even Kamaru is calling this bullshit out.
You killed people. So many people.
Is he gonna show off like his pile of corpses?
And I'll never forgive that. Ever.
You killed Makoto! How dare you! And he's apparently really inspired by it.
Big sis. Looks like you're finally disgusted by
The abuse thing was his big sister?
No, he's calling Kamaru Big Sis.
Oh.
Comparing likes and dislikes and good and evil. I mean,
I keep looking at these bios of all the characters we're hunting, and I just don't understand them. Who's even who's even caring to write this shit down?
I assume Monica writes it.
What's a blood type?
You kill people and laugh about it and say that you aren't the ones in the wrong? Unforgivable!
Why are they cheering her? What the fuck? What's with the audience here?
So
The audience is apocalyptic children.
Remember how you last time you were like, well, not all the kids in the audience could have been good ones. Well, what if? That's what I'm saying, because like, moving damage maybe they all are. Maybe there's a very large number of the kids.
Or maybe it's actually more complicated than that, and they're fueling Jotaro to being a worse person.
That could be too.
But then that would imply, I guess they're already implying that they have like the ability to plan. But then again, we don't know if there's this internal faction there or not. Because they could still like pull the thing where it's like, no, it was just all about us increasing the drama of the hunt. We were giving you hope so that we could make it worse.
All right, well, he grabbed his little mech controls.
Oh, I don't make it all mechs. That's gonna be boring.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna necessarily look like
it's a
Super
plane.
Justice robot.
It's a robot that's a plane.
It's a Transformer plane guy.
Priest robot
Dr. Von Gerbert.
Dr. Von Gerbert?
That's what I read. I might have misread it.
It's a plane that's a robot that's made out of a shield.
definitely not wrong. That's the real truth. Because Big Sis.
I wonder if his voice actor was just constantly
Big
like,
Sis Junko.
what?
So he just said Big Sis Junko.
The only one who loved me, the only one different than other people.
So Junko was also running the elementary school?
Or she at least recruited these kids at one point.
Was she the one always locking them in closets?
No, it sounds like the adults were.
Do you think they were locking them in closets to protect them from the apocalypse?
It could have been. We don't know, but Junko apparently found them, and is part of the reason why they think adults are bad.
Okay, so how are we gonna suss out the plane bot?
It's not move. Oh god!
It's also short-range missiles that give you bullets. Okay, so you have brake, so that's pretty obvious.
Like a.
Well, why don't you give us some useful information, Junko? The ball?
Okay, we probably do something with the balls.
Okay, so they explode, but they are round.
We can
Yes.
use knockback to knock them in it.
Well, you better do it quick, otherwise.
And God, that's. But he doesn't land. That's the problem. I have to wait for him to land.
Shoot it before that. Oh, you could just have it aerial anyway. The weak spot's on its head.
Yeah, I saw it in the cutscene, I think, when he came down.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
God, that's so dumb.
Well, they do give you health if you survive more of the fight. Your robot's kind of shitty, dude. You didn't notice before?
I'm just gonna let those ones explode.
Yeah, those were really shittily put, so that was a good call.
The problem is, like, the camera is keeping centered on the robot, and I don't want the bombs going off because I can't see where they are.
You better get that heart.
I'm gonna do damage, and the second he's back up, I'm gonna grab it.
I know I already discussed this before, but fucking no health bars.
Fuck, I saw another health.
Yeah, but it's like behind you. Oh, you just randomly found it.
Oh, I knew rough. God, I hate this camera.
What do you mean, ow? We aren't hurting you. We're hurting your robot. Wait, that was
kill it already? That was
a really shitty boss fight.
That was a really short boss fight.
Second form? Oh no, our protagonist turned into cardboard cutouts. His robot was so shitty it blew itself up.
Right?
Like, they didn't even force it. Wait, what? Oh, it's the Apocalypse Children.
It's the kids grabbing him again. Except they're ripping his mask off.
Or apart.
Yeah, he's perfectly normal.
Or no, he's also the most beautiful child ever made.
Apparently. I don't consider it
And
that.
then they also tore his face off.
And we hear a bunch of punching.
Not only is he a normal child, he's also the most beautiful baby ever made.
I guess.
They're fighting again. What in the world is
They were already fighting against him in the audience before we started.
Let's go, Toko.
We gotta go do the radio thing. And then we'll probably have to call it because it's a hair shot to 11.
I like how they crossed off the one boys.
we even spent the time to do that too. Well, hopefully the
The one
elevator's
who's
just
dead.
working. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 26, Skyway. Those are the only things you need in this building.
It goes all the way to the sky. Not Skyway, just Sky.
It just launches the elevator out of the building. Here's our disco floor, where we do all the disco.
Looks like we're at the top.
Looks like the observation deck. We're at the top.
Why are you sad about it?
Oh, because remember, Junko has some reason she doesn't want us to get in contact
All we
with.
gotta do now is use this wireless device.
I mean, we're just guessing that it works.
What is
I've been thinking about this for a while, and
I
But
don't.
mid-sentence, the elevator door is closed.
it? I know.
That would be hilarious. Like she
I mean,
tries to
she's-
say something and then the doors close on
I
her.
didn't mean that.
It's almost like you should just say what you're trying to say. Is Toko going to break the computer because she's trying to use it?
I don't know, but we have an actual anime cutscene now.
What happened, Toko?
What? Because you can't do anything. I'm setting it up for you. Just wait a minute, will you?
Oh, sorry.
All right, here you go.
Oh, I know why. It's gonna contact her brother.
Hello?
Really?
Hear me?
That might be why Toko's worried about. I don't know.
Please respond.
Toko doesn't want to hear about her perfect brother.
Can you hear me?
She doesn't want
Hey, answer me!
something with Naegi.
It's connecting, you stupid idiot.
Please answer me!
Just give it a minute.
Looks like it didn't work. Well, that's just too bad. We should probably give up.
Toko has fucked up priorities.
Oh, this is Foundation. This is Future Foundation.
Yeah, so it's something with Naegi.
Is that Makoto?
Yeah, it's Makoto.
This is Future Foundation.
Oh yeah, it is.
Branch number.
I thought he had green hair.
Branch number.
No, he has these green clothing.
Makoto. Naegi.
Oh my god, he's alive!
Kamaru.
Wait, what? You can just end it there? What type of the conversation? What the fuck? It is really nice that they just tell you how many. What?
Meanwhile, in Toko's fancy.
He got chained to flowers.
Yeah, he was last time. I think the flowers were red last time, though.
I figured you'd be able to do this well, as expected of the woman I acknowledge.
Because we get a Toko fantasy based on how well we do on the chapter, is what I figured last time, because it implies how well we did and then gives us bonus money. Alright, well, let's watch the beginning of the next one to see if it furthers that cutscene.
Well, yeah, I want to see what the rest of the conversation was. Because this is like the actual. This is the getting back together. or at least the
Yeah.
seeing of they're alive.
Yeah, they.
Because
now
apparently
know that their
Makoto
siblings-
was not putting any time into trying to save his sister.
I mean, I think he just assumed they were dead. Chapter 3. Cute
Oh,
Girls
good.
Battlefield.
We're finally gonna take on the fighter next time.
That's my guess.
Or they might pull like the really weird card and it might be Monica next.
Makoto.
That's just a green screen.
Is that really you?
The green screen with the Future Foundation symbol on it.
Apparently Makoto grew up, or he just started wearing a suit.
You know, right? Mr. Makoto.
Why would
Why
you
would
call your
Mister
brother
on your
that?
brother's-
Mister.
You're safe. I'm so relieved. I was worried.
I've also grown cooler a little bit.
I mean, he did. He's
We're all right.
Now I know how to do dramatic angles on video calls.
Makoto, I'm so glad you're alive.
Have you seen Mom and Dad?
Maru, I thought I'd never see you.
Is he like ashamed that he has to admit that Mom and Dad died?
maybe, but like,
Why are you staring at the
Yeah.
floor?
But I'm relieved to find out you're safe.
And somehow Kamaru is the crybaby.
Mom, are they with you?
Huh? I see. And you don't know either. I was hoping that you would.
They were kidnapped and separated for maximum dickishness.
It's gonna be alright. Don't worry. I'm sure they're just...
Should we get like to the finer details, you know, the saving thing?
Proof of that. They could be.
they're caught up in the moment. Let them have their
There's
sibling
something
thing.
they're not okay with.
Yeah, but then the connection's just gonna get cut in the middle of this, and then they're gonna be like, oh, I should have fucking told them our address or whatever.
You say so.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, come on.
It's funny.
Guys, the important thing.
I'd hear you say something like that.
Really? Well, being positive is like my only...
It's the only thing that Makoto is good at, being positive.
What's going on over there?
I'm at a building called Toa Tower.
There we
I was
go.
told I could use the communication device here. Oh, wait, that reminds me. Why are you Andy?
I'm the only one here. Like, all of our other agents are in the field and also dying.
Why are you the one who responded?
You really don't know?
I've been in an apartment for 3 years!
About what?
I've been locked in an apartment the whole day.
Branch 14. That's my division.
Also,
I'm
my-
leader of a branch of the Future Foundation.
Also, my branch is currently being excommunicated.
Toko? Wait, what? Toko is there with you?
Yeah, she saved me, sort of.
What? You got a problem with that?
You disappeared. Everyone was so worried. about
Wait,
you.
that's why she didn't want to talk to them? It's because she didn't want people to see that someone cared about her?
Oh, I would never stay behind on a mission like this. Especially with Master going.
So you tagged along without orders. Well, I figured that was...
It's almost like she's completely unreliable and shouldn't be on the team.
Know each other?
Even though she's already not on the
Toko
team.
knew about me from the beginning?
Yeah, she... didn't tell you that?
Oh, sorry. Did I not?
No, you very much didn't.
Wait, so Kamaru was part of the plan the whole time?
No, 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 no. It's why didn't you tell me you knew my brother? That's what they're going on about. It has nothing to do with the plan.
Two are together.
I'm just with her because I have no choice.
No, Toko has choices. She
And that-
didn't. She could have
now-
left
now
at any
Toko-
time.
Now that Makoto is seeing it, she's getting extra tsundere.
Why would she need to be more tsundere with Makoto looking at her?
My future with Master.
Because more eyes are on her and there's more people she's got to keep appearances with.
Hey, I wasn't bawling.
And her guards
You
up
were
more
bawling
towards
to
Makoto.
Makoto 30 seconds ago.
So...
You are a crybaby, Kamaru.
Safe. Safe, but
And also, Toko, you don't know that!
Just as I thought. Future Foundation's intel said as much. I just didn't believe it. I mean, Byakuya?
Wouldn't they assume that he died, considering all their other agents that they sent in died?
Well, so Makoto's intel apparently says that he was presumably captured. So they have some sort of proof. I don't know if Toko has some sort of proof. Maybe she does. I don't remember.
son of the noble.
No, Toko is just assuming it because she literally thinks that Byakuya is invincible.
The situation is pretty serious.
So serious, the world is gonna collapse. The ultimate affluent progeny is in danger.
Ultimate?
Oh yeah.
To be fair, that might actually make sense, because if he's supposed to be the ultimate progeny and, like, the society collapsed, he's probably the only person who can, like, be the baseboard to rebuild society.
He's one of the few, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Well, now
Yeah, it's almost like Toko didn't say anything to me.
chance. Now you can show off your utter lack of presence with your brother complex.
Brother complex?
I don't really know where to
I didn't. Has she ever mentioned Makoto to Toko yet?
Yeah, she did.
We were trapped inside Hope
Yeah, let's just reestablish this.
to kill each other. Our classmates.
Kyoko doesn't give a shit, Celeste doesn't give a shit, Sayaka died and left the most easy clue in the universe behind her, which I can see.
Despair.
Like, literally, if you could see it from there, everyone could have seen it.
A movie?
It's literally Leon spelled backwards.
It wasn't a movie. It was reality.
It's also a reality that's not going to exist in,
It wasn't a movie. It was the reality. It actually happened. Until we play V3.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to!
Oh.
I was gonna say about 3 months. Except probably not, because I think you said this is about a 20-hour game.
Wanted to spread despair.
I was gonna say,
Maybe 40.
Danganronpa 2, according to my, like, Steam, at the end of the year, Steam sent me, like, an email being like, hey, check out, like, where you spent all your game time. We started Danganronpa 2 in, like, late July, and we went all the way until, like, November or something. So.
Yeah, that was about, I think it was a dozen episodes, so that would have been 6 months.
The world. The symbols
Depending
of
on
hope
it. That's how our
stand
schedule
for
works.
the symbols of hope.
Yeah, I think I had it at, like, 5 months, I want to say.
I think it was
Or
worth it.
maybe 4, because it was July, August, September, October, November, 5.
Anyway, he's just establishing shit we already know, because Kamaro has gotten no news.
Remark this time.
But wait, you two are still alive, so
Yeah.
Wow, she's like, she's turning blue.
Mastermind who planned the killing game and survived. Of course, we couldn't save everybody. And after that, we left Hope's Peak Academy and went into the outside world.
We somehow thrived under the apocalypse.
Than we expected. It was easy to get discouraged, but by supporting each other, the friends who survived hell together.
Thanks to Hero, we were able to make it.
Soon we came under Future Foundation protection. We chose to lend ourselves to the cause, to fight against.
I don't know if they had much of a choice, to be honest.
It's basically just like sit in a terrible, shitty world or do something to fix it with the Future Foundation. Like, that was basically their options.
Yeah.
Or, like, go at their own and, like, be a secondary group trying to do it. And it's like, why do that when you can just combine manpower?
What is she crying about?
are you?
I assume she doesn't like to think about it.
Of course I am. Remembering the suffering.
Oh, is this finally her tsundere bullshit cracking?
It cracking heavily, yeah. There's been little lowering of the guard so far, but a lot of it is.
Thought something like that was going on.
But this is probably the largest it's dropped.
You're so amazing. I gave up immediately, but you guys fought, confronted the problem. I guess that's why.
I mean, I guess she technically gave up. She, like, sat in a corner for, like, 20 minutes until, like, someone helped her temporarily.
Well, and she was she was going to just sit there with everybody else. Remember, Toko literally was just like, you're fucking giving up. Remember when we first got to that base? At the beginning
No,
of today's episode?
I was thinking, like, way back, like, at the restaurant.
Hyped up from being declared.
I think that happened mostly because she didn't understand how the gun worked.
He was always
Like, she had the gun at the restaurant.
so eager.
No, I'm not referring. I'm referring to at Shirakuma's compound, where she was ready to like just sit there and wait.
Yeah,
until
which would've-
Toko
Which
jumped
would
out
have
there.
made sense.
Hey, I wouldn't say I was hyped about it.
Oh, but you don't deny the dragging everyone along part, huh?
You guys all agreed to it.
Easy on me.
Makoto.
Well, no, Makoto's just acting like a child again.
You too, Kamaru? What do you mean?
Well, of course I changed. You literally haven't seen me for 2 years.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 years, maybe. I don't remember.
Weird for your little
And at this age, 2 years like actually matters.
seem more mature now.
Because the first killing games take place 1 year after they went to school, but they don't have their memories of that year.
And Kamara, you're equally as boring as I remember you.
I don't really think so, though.
Although I guess Kamara never lost that.
Me? I haven't changed at all. Not since my imprisonment.
Listen, about that. There's something
Yeah, I haven't bothered looking for you, like, anywhere.
The reason you were in prison there, it's because of us. If we weren't
Oh yeah,
prison
because of
mastermind,
the first or the second motivation.
You aren't the only prisoner in Toa. With you is everyone who is relevant to our classmates.
Okay, and that's why we
Wait.
keep.
So if Makoto knows that, why haven't they tried rescuing them before?
Use them as a
I mean, they did. That was the beginning of this game, remember? I mean, they knew they were or maybe they didn't exactly know where they were being held until the beginning of this game.
We managed to stop it before it got that far. But the theme was killing among loved ones.
Oh, interesting. So there was a motive about killing among loved ones.
The mastermind was going to force us to watch you kill each other.
Oh yeah, did they actually kill her entire idol group?
No, so this is them like knocked out or something before they got captured. But he's explaining right here, right now, that they found like a bunch of motives that Junko had for future things if they needed them, and one of them was forcing all the families to kill each other and forcing the students to watch.
Oh, okay.
That was like one of her ideas that was written down.
Our family being abducted was used for motive as well.
And thus explains why literally everybody important to the first classes so far we've been bumping into this game or finding items related to them.
The mastermind was planning something far more cruel. In the end,
Something
the
crueler than
mastermind was
this.
swallowed by the despair, and that motive was left unused.
Even after that, I was still in
She couldn't bring herself to do a chapter 7.
Trying to succeed the mastermind's will.
Okay, so the remnants of the despair kept them
We
imprisoned.
were totally in the dark about where the captives were being held.
It was just easier that way, they were already here.
A few days ago, Future Foundation received an anonymous tip.
Was it from Junko's AI?
Killing game were being held in a certain apartment in Toa City.
No,
Okay,
this would
you
be-
guys didn't even go find the intel, someone just randomly gave it to you.
Right, and we'll find out who that is. But no, it's not it can't be the Junko AI because the remnants of despair are yet to be on that island, and the Junko AI has yet to be uploaded into anything. It would be on like a thumb drive right now.
Kuya and the others were at my apartment.
By Kuya and the Agent Smiths.
Little rats and their machines. The plan for saving the captives was scrapped, and even Master, the protagonist, was captured. Makoto, you've already heard the ones causing the riots here are Monokumas, right? So, did you figure out what the deal is with these Monokumas yet?
No, we still haven't figured that out.
Huh? Jeez, Future Foundation's useless.
The Monokuma riot starting at the exact same time as the rescue operation.
Yeah, so whoever sent the intel might be related to what's going.
No
The
coincidence.
person who started this.
Conspiracy.
And I
Future Foundation.
There's definitely no coincidences in this entire shit.
and I don't think the remnants of, I think the remnants of despair are a third group in all this at the moment. I think that we're dealing with some fringe group. Like the kids are a fringe group from the remnants of despair.
Using the captives as bait to lure us there.
Sure, I guess.
Targets for the massacre game the brats are playing.
Massacre game?
Because Servant is one of the remnants of despairs, and yet they don't seem to the kids don't seem to recognize that.
They make hunting and killing the captives part of their little game.
Yeah, they're not gonna question it. Servant just told them he would do whatever they wanted, and they just accepted it like that.
Yuta and Hiroko and that man with the computer, they're all captives?
Yeah, so everybody with a wristband is a family member to the original cast,
And also being
Or-
hunted.
or a person close to them, I guess I should word it.
Kamaru, what you just said, is it true?
I mean, I'm not the one with the wristband, but I guess I'm involved.
But Kamaru? Kamaru has the wristband. Kamaru.
Oh, I thought he
you
was
just
addressing.
said,
I thought he was
you were
addressing.
involved in-
I thought he was addressing Toko.
They put a wristband on me, and now I'm being chased by these weird kids.
Did you know that Hope's Peak had an elementary school?
The sick game said something interesting earlier. Something about Big Sis Junko.
Junko? You mean Junko?
It's always Junko and Ashina.
Yeah, I don't mean Junko Smith from Cleveland.
She's the mastermind behind the school. No, she's the mastermind behind the tragedy itself.
And she has huge boobs.
Yes, Toko, that is true. Albeit not the important details at the time.
Who the fuck wrote that?
The true ultimate
I mean,
destroyer.
it is a. I will say it's a Toko thing to say.
She was our former classmate.
She also collapsed a building. For no reason.
Already defeated them?
Yes, Junko Enoshima is dead.
Well, yeah, she died, but that doesn't mean she didn't become a symbol.
Yeah, she essentially became a martyr
Junko Enoshima continues to influence the remnants of despair.
until the end of the second game.
When they develop an island where everything's nice and good.
It's like they worship her. Like some big-chested despair goddess or something.
She's so caught on the chest thing.
Did she even bring this up when we were talking Hiroko at all? Or was Hiroko too busy bringing it up herself?
I think Hiroko is too busy bringing it up herself.
From the very beginning.
I know in the first game Toko brings up Asahina's chest a lot.
Well, yeah, that was definitely a thing.
Which, I mean, Asahina, I think out of the original cast, I'm pretty sure Asahina, at least is the character who they make the whole point of having the biggest boobs.
Yes.
I don't know if she actually has them or not, but
Indeed real.
We get it, Jesus.
goddamn Toko, calm down.
Oh my god.
Why you think this is all just fiction? Crazy
You guys are ruining the joke, and it wasn't even that good.
There's a rule of 3 in comedy, and I think they did it one too many times.
I don't
wasn't
think there's
counting.
I don't think it's a rule of 3. I think it's more you just like get it out there and then get away from it. If you keep referring back to it, then you're ruining it.
There literally is a rule in comedy writing of a rule of 3 where, like, after you make the same joke 3 times, it stops being funny. So, like, you can repeat things, you can repeat a joke or, like, reference a joke, but you can only do it up to 3 total. Once you've referenced the joke 3 times, you just stop because it's not, you're gonna ruin it if you do it too much. So I thought it was funny, and now I thought they did it one too many times.
Foundation can remove the wristband, right? So please come save me.
Well, I am gonna come save you, but I don't know if I can do that.
You can't.
How do you know that?
I can't.
Why do you think they're holding Master hostage? They don't want Future Foundation to interfere. Like taking hostage.
Are you serious?
Master Beyond-
There was no way Makoto's gonna stand for this. I mean, come on.
Meaning, if Future Foundation came to the city, Master would be.
Are you serious, Makoto? You're just gonna fucking abandon me?
He won't come save us.
I don't think he's gonna abandon, I think he's gonna...
What are we supposed to do?
Didn't I already tell you? There's no other way. You have to fight against the
You, Komaru, are the only one who can save yourself. Because fuck you.
Impossible.
No help.
You have Master's gun, and
You know, I do love that there is no point to coming up here at all.
Us as the viewer haven't learned much new information. We learned some details that we didn't know about that happened, like, post the first game. But, like, Komaru's learning a fuck ton of new stuff. Her brother's alive. Her parents are likely in the city because everybody's loved ones are in the city.
Well, yeah, it's an important scene, but to actually make it an important scene, it has to go somewhere.
Can't do anything.
If we're just relearning stuff we already knew as the audience, then
We learned, as I said, we learned some new stuff. And we're getting to the point where we're putting together the piece that Byakuya, if the Future Foundation comes, Byakuya dies. And we don't know what the characters are necessarily going to do.
I told you you can't. If they come here to
Toko
rescue you,
doesn't want them to come because she doesn't want
you better
him
not
to
come
die.
If you even try it.
I will shoot down your plane personally.
I will kill your sister.
She doesn't seem to be very confident in saying, but you know.
Toko, calm down.
Oh, that's convenient.
Makoto! Hey! Makoto! What is this?
Out of battery.
Out of... Really?
No, she said, no, it can't be. That must mean they found us. So no, it's not that it's out of battery. That was just her first guess.
Anyway, I think we can officially call their friendship over.
And I think it's
They're
gonna recover, but
We gotta hurry and get out of. But I haven't finished talking to my brother.
you
Do
literally
you
can't
not
talk
remember
about
the
this.
last thing she said?
And it doesn't matter anyway, no matter how much you talk. As long as Master is in their custody, Future Foundation cannot come to. But if it's. What?
Oh, that's nice.
Toko, calm down.
Okay, let's take this opportunity and beat Toko to death.
I've just been taking too many deep breaths. Yeah, she's panicking.
I don't know. I see it as a 100% empty threat.
Here. Hurry!
I don't care if it's an empty threat. She still fucking said it.
Got it.
I mean, I don't know. In my mind, that doesn't mean you kill her. Oh my god, what?
Anywho,
But I want to. I need to save.
detect the save point with this. I don't know, just go to the shiny object because it's literally all you have.
Literally the only thing, yeah.
What happened to the pitch darkness?
The kid's got a glow stick around their neck.
Oh, come on. That's silly.
Okay, that shows us the. That's the yellow paint cans for use detect. Give me a safe spot. Save spot.
Well, at least it's gonna be a bit brighter now.
That little brat. I'm sure she knows how to get out of this place.
But yeah, she does, because she probably just booked
Let's
it
try
towards there.
following her footprints.
Oh, she got covered in paint.
She got the paint on her shoe, apparently.
This paint. The hacking gun can see it, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna skip over the whole ending of that and just continue.
Oh my god. I
Well-
want there to just be a save spot.
Well, you have to follow the thing to the save spot.
But what if there's items hidden in the darkness? Okay, there's
So
presents things hidden to tell you. Or was it? There it is. Oh, it's just money. Fuck that.
Anywho, continue.
I really want to find a goddamn save point. Oh my god, this is. Where did the footprints go through that door? Then I take it.
No, they're over there.
Yes, they do. They go through this door.
that surprised me. I thought it was a Monokuma.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass once that starts happening. Where are the footprints?
Well, there has to be some sort of workaround they're gonna put in place. Otherwise, they're just gonna be. They're not gonna be this big of dicks. Huh?
He walked up onto the thing.
Okay, so we have to get over this desk.
God, if you're there, I could really use a flashlight.
Oh, I hate this so much.
I didn't think this room was gonna be that big.
I also didn't think that. I assumed there'd be a save point sooner. All right, we're calling it here. Oh hey, kid.
Well, it's good that they give you it immediately. Well, fair enough if you just want to keep the game running until 2 weeks from now.
No, we saved right before the cutscene. I plan on just
Skipping through it.
skipping the cutscene. Yeah.
Well, keep you guys on the schedule if you made it this far. Next week we're gonna be, surprisingly, we managed to, because I wanted to be really stubborn and I really hated the last level we were at, I wanted to be 110% done with it, like, before we quit that time. We managed to make it to Disc 2, so that's gonna be the thing of Parasite Eve 2 we're gonna be doing next week. And
Will the game be better? Who knows? Find out next time.
Yep. I'm still holding out for Antarctica or space, but I have a feeling that we're not going to get either of it. And I don't know, probably just going to be in some generic Resident Evil style lab or something. So check back next time, and hopefully I don't try to tear the game's virtual disc in half.
Yeah, there's no save point in this room. As annoying as it is, the room we started in. I have now mapped the entirety of it.
And we are officially out, so we can